And I ain't drinking yet, so let me have my first drink.
Con, I tell my best friend, you know, and there's a difference between, I'll make this statement. Every guy that I know, every single guy that I know,
Hi, Jerry.
I mean, there may be one or two exceptions, like my dad's an exception, but every guy I know is a pig. And my dad might be a pig, he's never let it out.
Right, and
He's
that's
never
okay
let
to
it
be
out.
a peg in your own head.
Yeah, to be a pig.
Be a pig inside.
I'm a pig just with my friends.
Yeah,
I don't pig out with other people.
You're a pig with me.
I'm just honest with you.
And nobody wants honesty when you're looking at other women and critiquing other women.
I'm not critiquing.
I don't. Yes, you are.
Just one question.
Look. She's hot. Look at her ass. She got a good ass. Isn't she pretty? Nobody wants that. Not any woman. When you're with your woman.
I don't do that.
Yes, you do. This is Dion. This is Dion. Holy shit. Did you see that? Did y'all see that? That's what Dan does. That's what he does when he's with me.
That is absolutely not true. That is not true.
Your head, I'm surprised.
I don't even turn I can't. My head, I hurts to turn my head.
Well,
I can't look.
I'm surprised you don't need a neck
And
brace.
I don't look anymore anyway, because I'm too afraid of getting caught.
Oh.
When I walk by a girl, I don't even look at them. I just walk straight.
This is Dan.
I don't want to get caught.
Dan with no neck. This is Dan.
Because my neck hurts, I gotta turn around.
Yeah, forget
Sometimes
that
you want to see what's behind the caboose, right? You want to see the caboose. Sometimes.
That's fine. Do it when your wife's not around. Don't do it when your wife's around.
I mean, I just need a fucking mirror or something. You know, you hold the mirror out and look, but sometimes you want to know.
By the way,
Curious people want to know.
Dan,
Yeah.
There's a dead mouse out there.
One of the cats got it. Of course, Danielle is right on this, but that doesn't mean that we can't be entertaining and have fun with it.
I am right, 100%.
Of course, she's right. Men are pigs.
You're a pig.
Men are pigs. I am a pig. I've got 4 fucking feet. I'm a pig. But I'm not really, I don't act on my piggishness.
Doesn't matter.
I don't act on it. I would never act that way in public. You wouldn't know I was a pig if you talked to me like at a bar.
Yes,
I'm not going to go
would,
pig out right there in public.
Dan.
What?
Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, I don't know why they refer everything to pigs, because pigs are actually really kind, clean, sweet animals. And I don't know why. They should, what kind of animals, like raunchy and fucking bad? Like, that's what should be the animal men are compared to, not a fucking pig. She's sweet. Men could lie.
That was an example, Bubba. Yeah, that was an example when I saw her beautiful cousin. I mean, Danielle has like just...
There you go.
She has a gorgeous family. That's good. You ought to be proud of them.
No, you're a fucking pig.
I know.
Drives me nuts. Like, hi, Arroyo. Like, that's called, to me, that's respectfulness. And we had this argument a long time ago. Like, he's like, well, I'm not doing it behind your back. I don't give a fuck. Do it behind my back. You shouldn't be doing it to my face.
It's social media.
Dan,
okay.
You do it in person, you're in live form.
Absolutely not.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm a liar.
Yeah, you were a liar.
I'm a liar. I know.
You're a liar. You're exaggerating and you're a liar.
I'm not exaggerating.
Okay. You are, no, she's not right. She's a liar.
It's not. Any man who comments on other women when they're with their wife on a date or just with them should not notice and or comment on any woman, period. Any woman. I don't care if you want to have your fucking fantasy or whatever, but you should not do it, period. And if you do, you're a fucking pig. And you should fast forward and get a new man.
Coming from the woman who spent like 2 years talking about Nick Bosa and then put a fucking cardboard life-size cutout of him and hung it in the goddamn garage.
I didn't buy it.
You sat talking, oh, I love him. I mean, you talked about,
what?
you described his muscles glistening
and
all sorts of shit.
He's a fucking non-compete clothes.
And
like you can't, you do real women in real time.
He's not a real man?
Oh, fuck.
I mean, am I ever...
Stop digging your hole. You're not getting out of this hole.
What's the difference? I don't talk to the women. I made this comment to you like you comment to me.
Oh, no. Not the same. Nick
standard.
Bosa is not the same.
We got 2.
We're not Nick Bosa.
We got 2.
Nick Bosa
we got 2
is not
standards
the
going
same.
on. We
it's
got
not
the Danielle
the same.
standard and we got everybody else.
I mean, you're a fucking
We're stuck
pig.
on everybody else. But if you say it, it's okay because you got a vagina and it's okay for you to say whatever you want. You just,
Dan,
you hide behind your vagina.
You should go to counseling and get some fucking help because you're a fucking pig, and be more respectful to your wife. Period.
Who's right? Who's right?
Your husband does it too.
Window shopping, right? I mean, that's all women do.
Do it when you're not with your wife. I don't fucking care. If you do the shit you do with me, do it not with me. I've told you that before. I don't want to be participating in your little fantasy game in your mind. I don't want to do it. I mean, that's not something I do.
When have we ever gone out to where that's happened, like recently? When?
The girl that your video's coming up that Dan has a girlfriend.
You were sitting there talking to the same girl.
You were sitting next to her.
She sat next to me.
And when she left, you're like, God, she was pretty hot, right? With no makeup on. I mean, come on. Keep it in your head.
I'm not going to comment because she might be watching, so I'll just keep my...
Keep it to yourself in general. About probably a couple months ago, there was somebody sitting at the table, and you're like, don't look now, but look at her. She's pretty hot with all those tattoos.
I like tats. What do you want me to say?
Yeah, okay, well, I'm just telling you.
On the tattoo. She was ugly as sin.
How many times have you done it in the last couple months? Well, I'll tell you all the fucking time. Do it with your friends. Do it on the phone. Be your pig self. I don't care, but don't do it when you're with me.
Tina, Danielle's going ape shit because this is really what's happening. So she looked on a video and you know, in TikTok on the bottom, people search stuff, right? And like they'll search part 2 of video or whatever. And somebody searched Dan's girlfriend, and that was their search. And so she pressed on to see what came up.
I didn't do it.
Whatever. That's what you're talking about.
I don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck? Then why all this commotion for the last 5 minutes? Where you basically slap me in the face if you don't give a fuck.
You started this, Mr. Pigman. You started it.
I may have started it.
I didn't bring that up. You brought it up and you started it. And so therefore you're putting the blame on me.
There's no blame. It's not a blame game.
You just told that woman, you're like, oh, what's she bitching out today? Well, this is what she's bitching at. Other than that, it's her fault. She saw the video.
Why don't you go put on your cat uniform and come back?
See what I have to deal with? And you guys don't understand that. This is normal life. No ownership. Pointing the finger at me. Hi, Brenda.
My mom is still alive.
How are you?
And my dad he's eating in the other room. Fernando, I'm on my second beer. I mean, it's okay.
But it really affects me when we call men pigs because I have the sweetest pig ever, and he is not sweet. She's sweeter than he is.
What are you talking about? I mean, the pig will tell you that I'm sweeter than you.
Hi, the hip senior.
Pray. Moneymaker. I could be I'll be your sponsor.
This made me cry a couple. Hello in Manchester. How are you? Hello,
I was never
OG.
a public defender, but I have more respect for public defenders than any other lawyer. I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
Yes, Peggy.
You are good. Stay there, Coco.
Dan's drunk. Dan is not drunk yet. He has like his second beer.
No, I'm not drunk.
Y'all gotta chill out on the drinking. And even if he was, what the fuck is it to you? Right? What the fuck is it to you? He's a grown-ass man. He's 58 years old, right? I think he's 58. What does it matter what he does? If he drinks a whole gallon of vodka, why would it matter to you? Stay off of our alcohol consumption. It's none of your business. End of story. Build a bridge, get over it, or get the fuck off. I'm so tired of people wanting to qualify by ounces. I don't think what we drink is extreme at all. But everybody wants to fucking put a label on everybody and say, this is why they're bad. This is why. He drinks beer. She says she drinks wine and she says she drinks a lot of it. Yeah, she's an alcoholic. Okay? And if I am, who the fuck cares? Make me a bad person. Stop projecting your bullshit onto me. Period. Hi, y'all. It's really no one's business what we do during our night times. I hate the haters. And that's just the fucking hate shit. Oh, Dan's drunk. Look at Danielle. She's sloppy. I don't give a fuck. I can be sloppy. I'm in my own fucking house. You know what I mean? I'm not driving. Am I causing any harm to anybody? But myself, no. And actually, this is helping me because I've been anxious all fucking day. And when they took my blood pressure, first of all, I was getting pissed, right? Because they were like 35, 40 minutes behind schedule. And I was like, all I could think about, like, oh no, traffic. Because I'm like 40 minutes away, right? Traffic. Fuck me up the ass, right? And so they pulled me back and I was like, what's going on? You know, what the hell is happening today? And so I got nervous. I was like, okay, I'm really anxious. It was pouring. Did it pour down here?
No, it didn't pour.
Oh my God, it was so bad. Like I was scared to drive because I could not see. It was so scary. For like 25 minutes, I could not see. I was like, great. So the anxiety was there, and I was scared that my blood pressure, because the blood pressure fucks me up. If I have a high reading, I can't get it down. You know, I can't get it down. But I didn't. I was like, I got it. It was 124 over 84. 124 over 86. I was surprised because I was anxious. I was very anxious. Did you let the dog out?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Really?
Yes.
You're gonna react like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Because
Don't have a fucking heart attack
in a
over the
second,
fucking
you're
dog.
gonna sit down and you're gonna be like, go get the dog.
No, he's almost done. Get back, he is done. Come here, Coke. Coke ran away. He's powering that stuff down.
Yeah, no coughing.
No coughing at all.
Guess what it was?
I don't know why you're acting like this.
My chicken salad, what I told you to give him before I got
That's
home.
fine. Why are you acting like that?
Because you've triggered me.
I triggered you?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, Donnie. Do you need help too? Everybody, even the pets come to me for food. Come on, Donnie.
Danielle got triggered.
Yeah, you're a fucking ass. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. I don't know what the hell I did. I'm having fun, and then all of a sudden, I'm in the doghouse. With the dog, by the way. With the dog. Cheers. Oh, I cannot win. That is absolutely true. She's pretty normal tonight, but she might be having fun. I don't know if she's frustrated. She had kind of drove home in traffic, but you don't have to come bring it to me. You don't have to lay your shit on me. I'm just trying to out here to entertain some people.
Why the hell is
Getting
everybody
fucking
so
lines me up in the sights. Oh, he's still talking. Thing I put up with her because she's an amazing person.
Thank you. Ask me why I put up with him.
Hopefully the same reason.
I'll get back to you. Give me a minute.
All right. We'll be back. We're from California.
Let me think on that one for a minute. What the fuck are these?
Those are just
not good.
No, they're fine.
Better than.
It's just
I know,
nicotine.
but
I mean,
just,
nicotine is nicotine.
Yes,
is
I'm
nicotine.
very partial to what my nicotine is.
I mean, you're partial. Why?
Because I can tell the difference.
Between, I don't know how
yes,
you can tell the difference.
Yes, I can. These look scary. Hey, yeah, ooh, I don't know the smell of this.
Okay, don't
That's
do it. Don't do it.
No, not doing that.
Are you okay?
Am I okay? I will be in a minute.
Dad is fine. He's finishing his.
Because the dog's out there, so he's coughing. Who let the dog out?
Lulu, I can't. I'm not. I mean, I can't talk about that on live, on off. But I will tell you, it's the perimenopause, and I read somewhere else too that someone said perimenopause is worse than fucking menopause. Like that's like the worst part. So what I've been dealing with the ups and downs are beyond what most people can take. But at the same time, she is an absolute miracle. I mean, she helps me take care of my dad for real. I mean, that's a real deal, and that's a full-time job for both of us. And she's working so many hours and does such an amazing job that, and we have a long history. We're going to get through this perimenopausal, whatever,
Don't start with that.
I don't want to start with that because she gets pissed or whatever, but we're going to be fine. You're going to deal with it. There have been times when I've been the difficult one to deal with in our relationship. You know, and she got through some, when I was less in tune with reality, and, you know, I was making a lot of money and we had small children and I was taking off to Lake Tahoe for the night and leaving her with the kids. A pretty fucking piggish thing to do. And I've done it. She hung with me through that period. And as soon as I could afford it, as soon as the money started rolling in, I started bringing them all. We just hired somebody to come and sit with the kids, and I would bring Danielle, and that changed once I got it. But for, you know, maybe for like a year and a half or something, I was pretty much a prick. And I'll consider myself, I would be, if my kid ever did what I did, I would go off. Just go off.
He would not be happy, or if his daughter's married anybody like that.
Oh, if my daughter's married someone that did that, we'd have a physical problem really quick. So I owe her some grace, and she's going through whatever issues she's going through.
This is the thing. It's perimenopause. You know, men have a way of saying it, and it makes it very just ugly. But it's a condition.
It's life, man.
It's a condition.
And it's not easy for the. I know it's not easy for you.
It's a condition.
And it ain't easy for the man. It's hard. The ups and downs are what.
The first 12 years of our marriage were not easy. So I get 12. I get this last 12. Started 2 years ago because that's when perimenopause really started sucking.
It started a long time before.
No, it did not. Get the fuck. My mom died. Then my dad died.
Okay,
You want to go back? How far back do you want to go?
This didn't start then. All right, I mean, I can tell you or not. I mean, if you don't want to, but it's been over 10 years. You've been dealing with this shit for 10 years.
Oh, you're just talking about sex.
No, I'm talking about, well, that your perimenopause, when you started to change, it's been about 10 years, and in the last 5, when you've been trying to treat it and find the right thing, you know, like you go on a medication and it's like,
I've gone on
and then
one
you go off it.
Dan, I've gone on, in 2 years I've gone on.
I don't know why you're getting angry.
Because
I'm
you
being
say
realistic.
you're acting like I'm going on.
I'm not. I'm just saying I'm ready to ride the fucking roller coaster.
That was my first medication I went on.
Right, and you know, we're looking for answers, and I'm riding up and down with you. That's all I'm saying.
You're bitching about my right.
I'm gonna bitch.
My problem is at least mine's hormonal. Yours was just assholeness. There's a difference.
No, mine was not just assholeness. I had serious issues that I had from growing up. I mean, we all have issues. I'm just tired of people that don't take accountability and blame other people.
Oh my God!
I take accountability for all my issues.
You're an 8-year-old boy right now.
Oh,
everybody is. You're an 8-year-old boy. You have not. Oh my God.
Boy.
Can everybody's an 8-year-old version of yourself. All your trauma and the way you act today is because you're a child and you were left alone. You were just left alone. So you have a lot of issues you need to face. But that's okay. I'm trying to face mine, and you need to face yours all at the same time so we can work
Let's
together.
face yours, and then we can take together, and then we'll take my issues on.
That's not how
I'm
you
always
do it.
a work in progress. I don't know what you're talking about. I've been trying to self-improve for 25 years. I mean, literally. And I try and self-improve. I want to be better next year than last year.
Well, you need to try harder because you might end up with rat poison in your food or something.
Okay, well, you just announced it to a shit ton of people. So
they
good
know.
luck.
I already talked about it today.
Great.
We were joking about it today. We were talking about.
I've been coughing a lot lately. And there's been weird pills.
He lets me do his pills. That's dun dun dun. Stay tuned for the next episode of Sal and Jules Gone Wild. Do you trust me? Now he's questioning his pills.
No, I'm not questioning my pills. I'm questioning the subject matter.
It's all fun. It's not.
I know, but that's a bit different.
Dan dies of a heart attack tomorrow. It's not my fault.
I find it.
I was not responsible. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
The shaggy son.
I got it. Do what you're gonna do. You're fucking moving back and forth and driving me crazy. I got ADHD. She's like over here doing this. Like, and I always tell her, don't fucking move in my sight. I have ADHD, and when you move, everything in my brain goes blah, blah, blah.
What do you think?
Just either sit down or get the fuck out of my sight. One of the two.
What do you think my ADHD does?
I don't know I know. It's all about you.
He doesn't want me medicated.
Ah.
He wants me off medication.
Quit, move somewhere. I mean, that kills me. When I'm in the morning, fuck. I see her back and forth, and that's what she does. She comes with the fucking vacuum. She's fucking everywhere, and I just sit there, like holding my breath, going, please leave. Please please fucking leave me alone. Just let me look at my stocks or whatever I'm doing, do my videos, please. And she can't, she's OCD and I'm ADHD. So her OCD makes her walk around in circles. And when she cleans, man, she doesn't clean a spot once and leave. She cleans it, she does some kind of weird pattern, she comes back, she gets it again from the other side, and she goes over and under my fucking feet, she's butt banging me. I mean, for a guy, if you have ADHD, you know what I'm talking about. You can't have, I just want to sit with nothing in my sight and pay attention to what I'm doing. And she can't let me do it.
You're in my way.
That's real, by the way. That what I just described, that's real.
Get out of my way.
Kessa, that you think, like you're sitting there and you think, she's fucking doing it to get my goat. She's really doing it to piss me off, which makes you even angrier, right? When I was on Adderall, it wouldn't bother me. It wouldn't bother me when I was on Adderall. I stopped taking Adderall when I had a heart attack because it's counter. It's
no,
not
he
something.
was great on it. Well, he was almost great on Adderall. He could really focus and calm down. But I have ADHD too.
No, you have OCD. You don't have ADHD.
I
you
have
the opposite
no.
of ADHD.
My doctor said I have because when
Your doctor doesn't know a fucking thing.
All
if they
my
said
doctors,
you have ADHD.
all my doctors do.
Okay,
yes,
well,
because it's perimenopausal too. You could have. You ask my people. I go off tangents.
I'll ask your fucking people. I'll ask your. You guys, does she have ADHD? All right, I think the insurance will accept your diagnosis. We can get you on some Adderall.
Do you want me to ask me?
They're just lay people that listen to you talk. They don't diagnose
my doctor wanted me to do the test, and I said no, I don't need to, because I'm not taking Adderall.
You're OD. You're not ADHD.
He does not have an office in the house now.
I would, but my office, my room is where my dad sleeps.
Well, that was my exercise room.
That's going to be when my dad is not no longer with, that'll be my
good. He can go
my
in there
space.
and shut the door.
Yeah.
I would love it.
And I can look out in the front. I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Dan, he's calling you.
He's calling me?
Yep. Dan, he's fine. He's fine. Just let him be.
Well, why do you do that then? Why do you tell me to get up and then say he's fine?
Just to give
Just to fuck with me?
Yeah, just to give me a break.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I was doing fine, and now I'm like, there's so much energy zapping back and forth.
Yes, I was in a car for like 47 minutes in traffic with extreme road rage. I'm going to give him another heart attack. By the way, Sue, people can't give people heart attacks. It's themselves that give themselves the heart attack. Heart attacks are caused by many different things. Yes, but I am not the cause of them.
Well, no, because mine was a plumbing thing that took 15 years to develop, probably, but.
A plumbing?
Yeah, it was a plumbing thing.
So should I hire a plumber to come take care of you?
What do you think? I got plumbed when they went in and they went in through the pipe and where the pipe was blocked, where there was a blockage, they stented it out.
It wasn't a full plumbing. I think we need to go up the ass or the urethra, one of the other two. Jennifer and Mike. Jennifer and Mike.
Yeah,
yes.
We know Jennifer and Mike. Who's that? Right? Is that Jennifer, like the old Jennifer and Mike?
Well, the ones up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Are you talking about from?
Well, I don't want to give details.
Yeah.
Just because.
But we know a Jennifer and Mike.
Yes, we give our own selves heart attacks, right? Our bodies, our makeup.
I took Plavix for 1 year. Do I take Plavix now? I don't think so.
No, you don't.
I took it for 1 year and then you stop after this.
We're not supposed to give him his Plavix, right?
No.
Okay.
And you didn't put it in there, right? Because I gave him his pills.
I gave him aspirin instead.
Even though he's back to normal. But.
It doesn't matter. We still need a. Yes, Italian J. Yes, yeah. Yes, that Jennifer. UPS. I call him UPS man. Yep, I should have said that. UPS. You can't stand me, but you're on my page. That's funny. What age does it start?
It's not a win or lose, right? I win if I get sex. And that's really the only goalpost that there is. And, however that happens, when I get it, I win.
I call him UPS. Yeah, I've spent many, we have, and our families have spent many Christmas Eves there.
I don't know who Grandpa's talking to. You want to bring him in here?
I gave him a Nutrigrain bar. Yeah.
A blueberry one?
No, it was whatever one I grabbed, which strawberry. This is what he does at night, just so you know. He does this. It's okay. You don't need to jump up every time he talks or calls or coughs or any of that stuff. We know his routine. We got it. I promise you. Ed's talking to whoever he feels is listening, I guess. Yes, Ryan. He's outlived Little Richard, Elizabeth Taylor, and Johnny Cash. Yep.
When he's done eating, Don, when he's done
Bring
eating.
him in.
Danielle, where's Danielle, you know?
Yeah, I know where she is, Dad.
Danielle, you around here?
Yeah, she's around here.
He's
So
gonna
where's
try- he's
Danielle?
gonna
He
try
asked
to-
me, hey Dan, where's Danielle? Do you know? If you could hear him, I don't know if you can hear him, but that's what he said.
No,
Like,
finish.
that came to you.
No, this is yours. Finish it so we can go talk. Finish your cookie.
No, it's not mine.
That's yours. I gave it to you. You already ate a quarter of it.
That's actually yours.
No, it's not. I gave it to you. I already have
All right, don't argue with him. Just take it. That's fine. If he doesn't want the rest of it, that's fine.
I do know more.
I mean, you can't argue with somebody with dementia when they say, this is not my cookie. You're not going to convince them that
Well,
it
guess
is
what?
their cookie.
I did convince him.
I mean, he'll eat it. He'll forget that it's not his and eat it, but bring him on in.
Let him finish his cookie. Lord have mercy. I know what I'm doing, Dan. I deal with him every night during dinner time. You sit in your room.
Come on, everybody wants pops. We'll see how he's doing. If he's like he was on Monday, man, that was really a good night. What are you doing?
He called me a C word. He can go.
I mean, you just deleted somebody else.
No, I
'Cause
didn't.
They stayed there and somebody
No,
else
they went.
disappeared.
No, I didn't delete them. Cheryl, I'm not taking it away. He's eating it, okay? Chill. Remember,
And Jordan, you can watch the whole thing from Monday on YouTube. These are all recorded.
Remember,
and it
we're
did get like
professionals
20,000
at Ed.
views, which is a lot of views for a
Believe it or
3-hour
not,
video.
I think we know more than you guys when it comes to Ed. Anybody else, I don't know. But Ed, I've been with him for how many years? How old am I? 46 years. 46 years. I know a lot. Hi from my hometown, Chelsea. Yeah.
And Pop said, no, has a lot more sense than us too. But, it would be boring if we had sense.
It was Thursday. I'm already like, fuck, it's already Wednesday. Fuck. Terry, this has never just been about Ed. It's always been about us. So I don't know where you got twisted along the lines, but this is about our
She
journey.
gets so crazy
No, I'm
about
not.
that.
I'm
Who gives
talking.
a fuck
I'm
what-
talking to people.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what I say. Anyway,
don't worry about it. I'm sitting here.
Terry, it's always been about us and Ed. He doesn't have his own channel, and if he did, it would be about him.
Okay.
He loved his patients, Janet. He was really good with his patients. He's good when he has a purpose, right? When he was younger, his purpose was to help other people, and he did it to a T. He loved his patients, you guys. By the time they all started not being able to travel to his office, he actually drove to their homes and took care of them. Drove to their homes.
No more.
Oh, Suzy
No
Q.
more.
Lord have mercy. Stop
No
projecting.
more.
Danielle, thank you. You're welcome, Tiffany.
You want to bring him in or you want me to bring him in?
You can get up. I just got up.
All right. I'll see if we can bring him in here. I'm hoping, I am hoping. Pop, you ready to go talk to some people?
What?
Let's take you in here and see.
Believe it
how
or
you
not,
go,
he's
Pop.
still alive, right? And he smells good. He looks good. Wait till you see him today. And that's because of me. Whether you think I'm a bitch or not, I'm still that bitch. I was that bitch, and I still will be that bitch.
I'm taking you
Name
where
the
I am,
song.
so you can sit where I am.
Yeah.
Get the heck
Yeah.
out of the way.
Jared Arnold. Hope he's well. He is, Anita, he is great. Yeah.
Yeah, your foot just riding on the floor.
And if you look at him, it's because of me. Nobody else.
Oh, you can see.
Yes, Scoops, you can come in. Yes, and remember the other day when his family was over and he said, no, Danielle, it was just you. Come on.
Coco.
Come on, people.
Come here. Come in the back. I'm done with you. Go on.
The dog loves your
Danny
crumbs.
brought me here.
I
I
know.
brought you here, Pop.
We want you to come. You look handsome today. Who fixed your face? Huh. I wonder who fixed his face today. That was me. Yep. Toot toot, motherfuckers. Toot toot.
All right.
You see how good he looks? Did you even notice?
Yeah, he looks great.
What did I do? Look at his face.
Can I just get this on here real quick?
You
You
can't
know
see him.
what's weird is
Where is he?
so when we're on here, typically if we're just sitting here talking, whatever number of people that I have on my TikTok, and it could be 1,200, 1,500, whatever, however many people are on, when we bring him, we typically will get a double. And this is the first time I think we started with 2 before he got here. So we'll see if he's actually able to do a double.
Yes.
But
Sammy,
that's
always.
what he does. He holds people longer,
And loves
the
me.
numbers shoot up.
It's like amazing, but this guy loves me. He knows who does it. He knows. Look at him. I just trimmed it, you guys.
He is
The
a-
goatee's still there, but I'm getting it because I want them to get that spot on his.
Oh, you shaved his beard off. You did that today? I didn't notice all day.
I can't believe you didn't notice that.
All fucking day.
I showered him at 1.
Oh, 1, yeah. I did not notice.
What?
You got a shaved beard, Pop. You're looking different. I like it. You look good.
I look good now.
You look damn good.
I trimmed his nose
You're looking
hair.
like me, Pop.
I trimmed his ear hair.
Fist bump.
I trimmed his
Good job.
eyebrows.
Yeah, he's looking, I mean, this dude is svelte. Look at that. He's going to be on the cover of Playgirl, like
Shit.
geriatric edition, seniors tour edition. You're doing good, Pop. You look young as hell.
I look young.
You don't look your age, I will tell you that. You do not look your age.
Oh, that's good or bad.
It's good, Pop. It's good. Man, he does look good.
Well, you're sitting next to your friend anyway.
I'm sitting next to my dad and my friend.
That friend that talking
That
about.
friend right there? Yeah.
What?
Who's that? You know who that is? That's Danielle.
Dan, this is your friend, right?
Yeah, that's
Daniel?
my friend.
Yeah, he's your friend.
Yep.
That's where you are, Dan.
Yep.
I know, Pop. I'm her friend. I'm her best friend. Kathy, I mean, you pull him closer.
I know because Dan puts Ed on, and so I'm always on the outskirts. So I'm trying to read.
I'll go pee. You can sit in the middle here.
Yeah, I did it because because he goes in on Tuesday for his Mohs surgery, so he doesn't have to wear.
Where's he going?
He might have a spot on his chin.
Daniel's
So.
going.
Yes, that's why I shaved it. That is a spot. It doesn't heal.
Pardon me?
Nothing. I'm admiring my work. I got your eye. You look good today. You look good, buddy. Fist bump. Fist bump. Bump my fist. Make a fist and hit me.
You got a ring on right there. That's good.
Because I want him to get that spot next week. So, yeah.
I forget where we go.
I always have to be the center.
Bye,
Watermelon, kiss my fanny. The Golden Bachelor, he should be the Golden Bachelor. No, he wouldn't know. It wouldn't be fair. But he could. Like, he looks hot today. He's looking good. Yeah, and people don't realize, like, it's me behind the scenes, right? Whether I'm a bitch or not, it doesn't matter. Really, the ultimate thing that people have to realize is, bitch or not, I still take care of this guy and take care of my house, take care of my husband, take care of everything else. I take care of it. I have every right to be a bitch. I will always be that bitch. I'm still that bitch, and I will forever be that bitch. In the words of Megan Thee Stallion, right? I think she's the one who said that. Megan Thee Stallion. My friends laughed at me because I said Megan the Stallion is like and that song came on today, and I was laughing. I was like dancing in my car. People were looking at me. I was dancing, and I was like, hey, oh, I was having a good time on the way home. I had to because I was in traffic and I don't do well.
They didn't catch you yet, Dan?
What, Pop?
They didn't catch you yet, huh?
They didn't catch me yet. I'm still a free man.
Yeah,
I'm still a free man, Pop.
that's good.
Yep, but they're closing in on me, so
Well,
if I hide under your bed, don't give me away, all right?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, if the cops come in your room and they're, where's Dan? I'm under your bed, just go, I don't know where he is. You cover for me.
I will, I don't know where you are either.
I know, Pop. You cover for me, dude.
There.
I appreciate having that.
What?
I appreciate that, Dad. We cover for each other. My dad's got my back. Look at that. He made a joke, and I played with his joke too. She still jokes. I mean, that's this. We're gonna have to talk to him because this. Let me pull these up a little bit because.
Bye, guys, because
No,
I'll be
you
in the
can-
background.
I'll sit in the background.
Really? Somebody just said Danielle loves to be the center of attention, but yet Dan takes away the.
How did you like that rocket launch today, Pop? Did you see that rocket take off?
Walk?
Did you see the rocket, the rocket ship?
Oh, that one time?
It took off to the moon today. We just sent people to the moon today. For the first time in like 40 years.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Well, it happened today. You watched the rocket. You enjoyed it.
I'm a
You
good
watched
bitch.
that rocket take off.
My bitch is.
You remember when they landed on the moon
It's
for
not
the
that I'm a
first time?
bitch. It means
What's
I'm a
that?
strong
Do you
person.
remember the moon landing?
Women get classified as a bitch because
Neil
we're strong.
Armstrong,
Strong.
Buzz Aldrin, Neil Armstrong. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. You remember that?
Oh, I don't remember. Oh, we got so many things going on.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Shelley. I appreciate you.
I had a couple people come into my
You guys.
normal
Me, Ellie. Me.
office.
All right.
Calling in and telling me
Hi,
that
Philly.
they're drinking that.
They're drinking this crap? Did you kick them out?
No, they were thinking.
Hi, Steve.
Don,
I'm old and bold.
they wanted to sleep.
Girl.
They want to think Daniel,
Jack Daniels?
what?
Jack Daniels?
No, not Zach.
Not Jack.
Close.
Um,
But I tried yesterday to use Dan Daniels.
talking about Dan?
What?
Are you talking about your son Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Dan's a good guy, Pop.
And what?
He's a good guy. He's a good man.
Yeah,
Gus
he is a
Grissom.
good
Is he
man.
from
Yeah,
Indiana?
he's a good man.
Is Gus Grissom
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Indiana?
yeah.
You did really well with Dan, Pop.
No.
Congratulations for raising such a wonderful son.
I'm not a wonderful friend of ours.
No,
enjoy him.
You raised a wonderful son, Pop.
Oh, I need
You
that.
raised a wonderful son.
Oh, thank you.
You raised Dan.
I actually didn't understand his mother.
Well, that is an absolute true statement. I mean, I mean, you got
Oh,
to pick
you
up
did.
some of the things. I am Dan.
No, you're not Dan.
I am Dan. You remember Dan as young, but I'm Dan.
Yeah, I remember Dan. He was still working here,
Yeah.
and the Dakotas.
In the Dakotas?
Dakota Daniel, man.
Yeah. Pop, I think you got it.
What?
I think so.
Say what?
Whatever you said, I agree with.
Yes,
Oh, good.
sure.
All right.
100%.
He's not here, not with me anymore.
Me too.
He's older.
We gotta run the ship.
He's old enough to think of himself as an individual.
Yeah.
Can't run the ship. If you
Pop,
don't-
Dan's still around, Pop. I'm still around, Dad.
Oh yeah. Oh, you'll be around here a long time.
What's my name?
Daniel.
That's right, Pop. I knew he'd get it. But, you know, that's what was most telling there is, you know, when I said you raised Dan, and no, he didn't. My mom raised me. I mean, they got divorced, and I was living with my mom. And that, it may not, you know, how it popped out the way it did. You know, it's like weird how information in there real information can come out in the midst of otherwise confusion. But that was absolutely true, Pop.
What's that?
That's true. You were correct.
Hi, Jim. How's Florida?
What?
What?
What area?
In all areas, Pop. You are correct in all areas.
Oh,
You are Ed
I know,
Salinger.
that's why Tony said that. Indiana.
You are Ed Salinger.
that's me.
All knowing. All knowing Ed.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're doing good, Pop. And you're famous worldwide, too.
pardon me?
You're famous, Pop. You're known worldwide. People know Ed.
Well, yeah, something like that.
All right. All right. I'm trying to bring it, but you know, some
Well, you
nights.
got a bunch of guys who get from the same turkey place, and they like to get that loan before they ask anything for anybody. So yeah, that's not,
Me?
that's,
I said hi.
that's
Hip.
something you're gonna have to
You
work.
talking bad? Girl.
All right, Pop. You want to take them? You want me to take them?
Where am I taking him?
Just brush his
Oh
teeth,
shit,
maybe.
it's already time.
Well, he's just not. It's not. He's not what he was on Monday. He's tired.
He's tired. It's already almost like past his bedtime.
No, I mean on Monday he went late, but
Last night he went to bed early because
Yeah.
he was having a hard time.
yeah.
Okay.
He had a girlfriend.
Let's go brush your teeth. Yeah.
What?
Let's go brush your teeth.
She gonna brush his teeth, and I think you should be should
I
probably.
don't know. He'll go to bed.
All right.
He always. I mean, he went to bed earlier last night.
Yeah.
Almost 7.
Yeah. No, he's fun, and I just on Monday, sometimes he gets with it and he improves. When you bring him on and he realizes he's talking in front of people, and we kind of start grilling him, and he rises to the occasion.
Rinse your mouth out.
Tonight he's just a little bit off, and he's been kind of this way all day, and that's the nature of the disease.
Spit. I got it.
And if he's not, if he's struggling out here, I'm just not going to keep him on. That's my. If he was doing well, I'd keep him on, but I'm not going to keep him on when he's struggling. That girl, Tony, we do this. She doesn't need help. I mean, this is an easy peasy thing right now. He's not on any kind of meds that would make him tired or sedated in any way. He's just tired right now. That's what we're seeing.
Okay. We're gonna brush. Open.
Yeah, we have a routine, and we do this, and tonight he'll be better like at midnight. When I change him at midnight and I get him up, he'll probably be a little more with it. Kristen, if you send me a question, if you have any questions, I try and respond to those. So if you send me like a real question about what you're going through, and I have an answer, I'll give it to you. He made his appearance, and he doesn't even always make it to the point where he made an appearance. But I thought he was going to be doing pretty good when he first got him on, and then I don't know. So I'm not always great, right? Sometimes I might have confused him with my questions. I'm a bit off right now, so it could have been a little bit of me. We do have caregivers that come in for 4 hours a day, Monday through Friday. So like from 11 to 3. On Friday, she comes in from 3 to 7, so that Danielle and I go out and we go eat dinner somewhere. We get a date night, but we have plenty of help. And with me and Danielle together, Lavender feels it's a touch and go. Is he incontinent? In other words, can he poop in the toilet versus poop in the diaper? Can he control it? And it's on us to try and control it for him. If we are good and walk him enough and get him to the bathroom, pretty much he can do everything he needs to do. When sometimes if he's constipated or a little bit, then we'll have to deal with stuff in a diaper or in the middle of the night, and that's really hard. And that's the toughest part of the job for sure. dealing with that at night. But, you know, if we're really good during the day, we walk him 6-7 times a day, you know, back and forth. He'll poop in the toilet, and that's a really easy thing to deal with. So
Where says Walker?
it's probably way back by the TV where I put it, and that because we walk him all the way back and
Well,
forth.
he's had a lot of,
Yeah,
between
and
the shower and,
Right
I
here.
walked him a lot, hold on, Ed.
he's had a lot of walks, but he's you know we're dealing with it, and it's not the same every day. Some days are really easy, some days are hard.
But he hasn't had a bad day in a while.
I'm talking because I've been dealing with them.
All right, Edward.
The loss. My dad would be. We're Niner fans and Giant fans and Warrior fans. My dad, never a sports fan, but he'd root for the teams we're rooting for,
Okay.
or the Seattle teams.
Uncross your legs so we can stand up. We're gonna walk.
Patty, you
Yep. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
you
Up.
deal with it every day. Yeah, I mean it is what it is. You deal with it, and then it ends, and that part of your day's over, and you move on to something else. It is, for a lot of people, life has added difficulties that most people are not familiar with, or have never dealt with, or have no concept of what other people go through just to get out and get to a restaurant. Some people go through a lot of stuff, and they have a lot of issues going on. And the one thing that doing this for my dad's opened my eyes to that. Not just dementia caregiving, but caregiving for people who have Down syndrome kids or autistic kids, severely autistic, middle of the road. I mean, or physical injuries. I've been watching people who care for people that are paraplegics, quadriplegics, blind. People that are blind. There's a lot of life out there that, I think it makes us full-bodied, able people, big fucking babies sometimes. When you look at what other people are dealing with, the stuff that we complain about, we need to grow a pair as a society, I think, sometimes, because, people put up and go through, they live lives that are not as easy as we think, but they're still valuable lives. They're still lives. These people who are on there, I'm going to send you money. The first 5 people, block those people, because that guy is just bullshit. And he's scamming people. And nothing pisses me off more than some hypocrite scammer. Frickin' scammers. You want to go and take advantage of vulnerable people. Because that's what you're asking for. I'll fund you. You're in trouble. Go steal money from vulnerable people. It's a good fucking person, man. Great. I get scammer calls all the time. And it just really pisses me off. Government needs to do a lot more to stick it to these scammers. Because they're a lot worse than people who are going in and stealing a loaf of bread from the supermarket, I can tell you that. "94 years old, Marta. I'm familiar with that age. Am I worried that I could have dementia? Ashley, it's a very common question, and I'm worried about that, but the level of worry is so low on the list for other things that I'm worried about. Am I going to have enough money to live? I look and I see the financial situation that faces my dad, who was a doctor. While he never, he didn't invest in things, so he wasn't rich, but he was comfortable. He should be able to live a life out. And my dad has been with us for 5 years. And if we look at the cost of putting him into a memory care, which is about $11,000 a month, and that's just the beginning of it. It's higher when you have doctors that come in or you have special things. So $11,000 a month. 12 months a year, call it $140,000, plus you have to pay your supplemental Medicare and other things. You're talking, $130,000, $140,000 a year just living without buying one thing or adding one thing. And you times that by 5, how many people have $750,000 in cash? I can tell you right now, if we didn't have my dad in the house and he was staying in memory care and he was still alive, He'd have no money right now. He would be broke. He would have $0 in the bank. And now at this point, he has basically almost what he started with, living with us. You know, we have expenses. He pays for care that comes in and helps us now. But he's, with his Social Security, he can almost, break even. But if he were in a home, he would have zero, nothing, nada. And I look at myself, and I go, what if I need 8 years of care? It's a scary situation. So, just take me out, Golden Gate Bridge, and that's it. We got some real issues to work on in this country with older people, and I'm doing my part in California. I'm working for the Department of Aging. I'm on a committee, and I'm going to do my part to try and get government, in tune with what's happening. And this is not really fair to work your entire life and then have all of your savings sucked away just to sustain you in the last 3 years of your life. It's not really a fair system. Something's gotta change. I got my soapbox. I'm sorry, Tiffany or CNA. It is bad. I've milked a cow or before, but like on a school trip where everyone gets to go milk it for once. But yeah, I've touched a cow titty and milked the damn thing.
It's called a teat.
Whatever, a teat. I've done it. Like when I was 8 years old. I don't know where they took us, but I did it. We need a lot of change. Daffodils, yeah, and I'm there. I'm working. Send me if you got ideas for California. Send them to me, or if you have any ideas or can help, we need to change things in California.
Hi, Bessie.
Rudy, yeah, the healthcare system, certainly the senior system, the system of for-profit medical care for people that are old is it's just ethically and morally a bit off. And we look the other way in this country because nobody wants to do it themselves. Nobody wants to deal with this, so we kind of just hold our nose. All right, put them in a home, we'll go visit. And it's not right. And there's parts of we live in a great country. My favorite day of my entire life was July 4th, 1976. That's my favorite day of living. And I love this country more than anything, but we got a lot of fucking problems. We got a lot of issues, basic issues. And I also could get onto homelessness. That I go, why do we have homelessness in this country? Why?
Why do you have everything pointing towards you, Mr. Center of Attention?
Here. My thoughts on Newsom is
I'm back.
They're all the same.
Good night, Francine.
Let's be real, right? You show me a politician that's on the level, and I'll show you a fraud.
There's nothing prime time. There's nothing more that frustrates me.
That's the way our system is set up to create that kind of shit.
There's nothing that frustrates me more than people saying it's one way or the other.
All right. We're not.
We gotta come together as people. People.
The problem is the system, right? And things like Citizens United, which ensured that you're going to get corporate people running every important post in the United States is going to be run by the corporations, because it all comes down to money and message. And if you're not in that system, then you're not going to. That's what we have. That's what we have to look forward to until the Supreme Court changes the ruling for Citizens United that allows unlimited contributions by billionaires and corporations to anybody they want without any transparency whatsoever. That's what we're going to have. We're going to have a country that is run by politicians. Half you may like if they agree with you, but they're the same shit as is on the other side. You just don't get it yet. You still like to divide the R and the D. You haven't figured it out that it's all the F. It's all fuck you to all of you. Right? That's the reality of it. They're all the same, run by the same people, paid for by the same corporations, and that's the reality.
I call it the big dick syndrome, because it's all men. Ugh, Phil, don't get me started. Dan doesn't want me to start.
Yeah, I have health insurance, and it went up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
when they took the subsidies away. But I don't have a choice, you know. I got to pay it.
One is I would so like contact you and talk to you right now, but my husband wouldn't like it. So you do you, boo. Hi, Froggy. How you feeling? Anyway. Yeah, thanks, daffodils. Get her. Thank you. You know, people who say be nice to Dan. I mean, it's like such a like, are we not being nice? Am I
We're
not
having
nice?
such a great conversation, and it all turns to interpersonal bullshit.
I am nice. I'm taking care of his dad, Wanda's. Come on. Isn't that nice? Shit. We talked about Bernie Sanders, for fuck's sake. Leave the poor man alone. Shit. Everybody wants to divide it. We're so divided, we don't need division. We need to come together as people. People support people. End of story. Leave Bernie alone. Leave poor Burns alone. Good old Burns.
I think he's an idiot.
They're all idiots. It's not just one person.
I think it's all a bunch of shit.
But I hate when people attack certain people. It's like
I attack them all.
Attack them all. Stop showing your side.
Throw Bernie Sanders in with Lindsey Graham and fucking ship him off to the moon and leave him on the dark side. That's what I got to say.
Let's all
Put them both
come
over
together
there.
right now. Right? Let's come together.
Everybody come
right
together
now. It's
Time
not
to
about
love one another right now. Kumbaya. Yeah, it ain't happening.
They're all assholes, and you guys need to come together.
The old man just doesn't know what's going on in our country, so he's doing pretty good right now. He's sleeping in there, happy as a clam. Doesn't know that our country's imploding.
I'd rather be in Ed's way, not knowing, not being aware.
Yeah,
of the shit we're in.
you know, ignorance can be bliss, and you know, at times like this, I get it.
Let it be. Yeah, right. Rocket chicken.
Yeah, I'm going on a guy contacted me who wanted me to go on his podcast, and I saw him. He took care of his parents, both of them, and he said, "Oh, I want to talk about caregiving." And I'm all, "What's your channel? I'll go take a look at it." And he said, "Oh, well, I'm a small creator. I don't care if you're a small creator." And he's all, "And I do really right-wing stuff and conspiracy theories. You'd probably flip out." And I'm all, yeah, I laughed. I'm all, I don't judge people by their politics. Nope. Whether I agree with it or don't agree with it, I don't judge them. And I said, I'll do your podcast, and you know, you talk, if you want to touch on politics, we can say, you know, dementia is something that crosses all political lines and all races and all religions. Dementia doesn't give a shit about what you are. Dementia is real, and it comes for you. It doesn't care about any, you know, who you pray to. It doesn't care how much money's in the bank, nothing. It comes for you and it gets you. And if we can't find mutual ground in the name of dementia, then we're lost. So let's do it. Let's get it on there. You know,
thanks for your
bump. You're an American. I'm an American. Let's get on and show where we have similarities.
We were watching
and where we have shared interests.
Gump.
Yeah, watching Forrest Gump.
And you know what was interesting is I was thinking to myself, God, how cool would it have been to be alive in the 60s and the 70s to fight for peace, love, and happiness, you know? And we forget the basic.
Peace, love, and fucking happiness in the 60s. That's just one movement. It was very...
Y'all, it's all of them. It's not right or it's not left. It's all of them. They're all fucking scams. And if you support one side and you show it and come on here and support one side, I know how closed-minded you are. I'm not right or left. I believe in people and I believe in unity and I believe on getting this country back together because we are so divisive right now. And that's what's sad. And the comments piss me off more than anything because it shows your divide. And that's where we need to get back to, is not the divide. We need to get back to mediocrity. We need to get back to the middle of ground and seeing and listening and hearing and trying to do what's best for the people.
The 60s were maybe the most contentious decade we've ever had. What were the 60s were the best, one of the best and most grand decades we've ever had. Think about it. We had the civil rights movement. We had frickin', I mean, before 1964, you had separate bullshit. I mean, you had, Brown versus Board of Education, but it took time.
Kim,
That was in
one-sided,
54.
one-sided,
And
Kim.
in the 60s, you had Kennedy, you had assassinations, you had we went to the moon in one thing. We passed the Civil Rights Act. You had Vietnam going on. You had hippies. It was a frickin' time to live, man.
Almost, yeah.
And it was wild in the 60s. I mean, people lived through that shit, and that was it's nothing compared to that now. Now we don't have that kind of contention. We got just fucking lies and no. People hate each other because of their political party. Nothing to do with reality anymore.
Love,
it's just their political
war.
party.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have the hippies, and that's.
Let me tell you, I don't
great...
vote always for what I believe. I vote on what's necessary. My vote changes, right, or it doesn't, depending on what I feel the important key factors are, not the person.
Why are we talking about voting?
Well, because I'm just saying. Yeah, because somebody said, "Do you share who you voted for?" It doesn't matter who I voted for.
Vote for Pedro.
Doesn't matter who I vote for. I vote for what I think will bring the country together, honestly, because it's ugly right now. Everybody wants to make it right or left. They want to point fingers, and that's not how we do it.
We got it.
Oh yeah. You
I'm
can
just
go
saying
on
we got
rants. You can go on. That's condescending.
I know, but I don't repeat.
Yes, you do.
No?
You fucking
All right.
repeat. Have
All right.
another beer and
All
let's
right.
see.
I'll have another beer.
Respect me
I'll
and let
have
me
another.
communicate,
All
because
right.
that's my thing. If you want to do these together, freedom of speech, baby. Freedom of fucking speech.
And that was nothing compared to the Depression in the 30s. Absolutely. And the war, World War I, World War II. I mean, people have lived through some shit.
He's trying to censor me. Per usual. Typical man trying to censor the woman.
Is Danielle and I like-minded? I think for the most part, on issues. I'm an issue person. And I judge each issue on that issue. The 80s were great for 60s were great for music and cars. You were a teen, so I wasn't worried about war. I mean, if you were 18 in the 60s, you'd worry about war. And not if you were a female, because we didn't have a female draft at that point. Woodstock, I would love to have been at Woodstock.
Let the women fight the war. Stir the pot, stir the pot, stir the pot.
Flower power, what?
He didn't even hear what I said.
He said, let the women fight the war.
Yeah. We need to get the men, vote the men out.
In prime time, I don't know why anybody would disrespect the soldiers.
I'm
right?
kidding.
Because the soldiers those people were not, they didn't enlist to go. They were called to go, and they were forced to go. And if you're going to go, you better get in with the program if you want to survive. Like if you go to prison, guess what? You better get, if you're white, you better be prepared to join the Nazi party in prison so that you can survive. And if you go to war, you better get with the program so you can survive. I mean, the blame is on the people in the White House and the people up in Washington, D.C. That's where in the Pentagon. That's where the blame lies, not with the riflemen, the soldiers who are just out there doing what they're required to do, or they go to jail or Canada.
I would be buying the moonshine, Daisy Lou.
We're not talking politics.
This isn't politics. It's not right or left.
We're
talking about common
politics.
decency of human nature. Yeah.
Yeah, and all politics are lumped into one on here. Doesn't matter. It's all lumped.
Lumped. Like a big old fucking lump.
A prime time, I was a kid at that point, and I've heard stories, and that may be true. I just don't have any personal recollection of that.
The pickle chips? Oh, pickle chips?
Good night, Diane. Thanks for hanging out.
No, he's not on the GOP ones.
No, I'm not taking any injectables. I walk and try.
Just moonshine, no food. Fuck the food. Just do strict moonshine.
This is number 3.
Yeah.
3 down. How long have we been on? So
Well, you were on longer than
I
I
mean,
was.
3 beers in 2 hours. That is not bad.
Oh, the
right?
furry party. I was waiting in the. Listen, hold on really quick
All right.
before you go.
Can I just grab one?
No, because I want to tell you really
I'll
quick.
be able to hear you.
No, you can't.
Okay.
When you literally, I watched it in the doctor's waiting room.
Yeah.
And when he said, and Danielle, of course, is the kitty, I just busted up laughing. Everybody looked at me and I was like, oh, sorry. The kitty. Really?
The kitten. I said the kitten.
The kitten. Oh, that had me. I was the whole time, I was like, okay, Dan. And then he said, and of course, Danielle's the kitten. The sweet little kitten. Oh, God. Good for you, Susie Q. That had me going. The kitten. With him in his this fucking shirt. The backward shirt with the tag out. I couldn't all I did was hyper focus on that fucking tag.
I did that on purpose. I had to turn the shirt around because I had a conference call and it had a logo on it. So I didn't want to have the logo on the conference call. And so I turned the shirt around and I did 2 versions of that. I did 3 versions of it because I ended up laughing during the first 2. And so the 3rd version, when I noticed, I took that thing out. I could see the top of it, but I pulled it all the way out and put it down just because I knew that people would like it. But that was the 3rd take. It took me 3 takes to get it without laughing.
Oh, he asked you, Nate the kid? Of course he did.
What? Oh yeah, I was gonna get it, and then I thought, Nate, if we did an AI thing, people will believe it's real, right?
Yeah, but that would have been funnier. And the picture went so quick.
Then we'd be
couldn't
known
see it.
as the
Oh my God.
as the furries. I mean, we would have been the furries. People would have believed it.
You're
So
Tigger.
I don't know why I said Tigger. I was the cowardly lion in the first 2.
I
and
know.
Tigger
I think
just
you
came
was.
out.
I think you were the. I don't remember what you said. All I could focus on me.
Are we on Instagram anywhere in here?
No.
Because I was talking to somebody about doing it in when I was getting the tuna fish sandwich, and she's all, give me your thing because I want to see it. So I wonder if that girl's going to post.
I went to my maxillofacial doctor, my TMJ doctor. Yeah. She gave me some trigger point. My other shots for another couple weeks.
Didn't Duke lose by like
my mouth guard. So
that lost a 30-point lead or something crazy like that? I'm glad you liked the video. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get people after doing the April Fool's one with Mary Blueberry.
The Mary Blueberry took it.
It kind of everyone was expecting it, and I didn't do one last year, so I thought maybe, but I didn't think I was going to get the people. I tried to make it kind of realistic enough that maybe people would believe it. I didn't make it like crazy, but I thank you for the shares and the likes would be greatly appreciated, or follows, whatever.
Yeah, me too. She's working. She took me off the Lexapro, and there's a lot of positives, but everything's falling into place eventually. So patience, she tells me, patience. I don't have that. But I can't have Botox until like 2 more weeks for my jaw.
My dad's sleeping, or he's in bed. I don't know if he's sleeping yet.
Motherfucker. Today I was like, why is this hurting? You guys, I think I'm a tough ass bitch, man. That hurt. She's like, do you want to squeeze something? I'm like, no, I got it. Oh God, it was painful. Oh, so painful. She's like, honey, you don't have any Botox. That's why it hurt like a book. I was gonna die. This is the first time like it hurt, but it hurt. You know what I mean? How come? Let me ask you a question. Okay, people, listen up.
Go ahead.
Okay, you're doing an ed.
Go ahead.
You're doing an ed.
Yeah.
When you talk, I try to give you space and let you talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, rubbing the face, rubbing the eyes, itching.
Go ahead.
But then it's like when I talk, it's like, oh, okay, enough of that. Enough of that. Silence the woman. She is not worthy of any speech that she utters out of her mouth.
I'm talking about, I try and talk about things that resonate with other people. Like, I don't want to talk about, I squeezed a zit on my face, or myself.
Okay, so when people ask me questions, I'm just
yeah, right. But you have a very intimate relationship with people that you interact with on a daily basis, where you talk about that shit. I'm on more of a just a broad social media relationship. I don't think people want to hear about whether I have dandruff in my hair or not. I mean, I'm just my own personal thought. Maybe they do. I don't know. But like politics, the other stuff, humor,
It was great
all
for
that
anxiety,
stuff kind of resonates
but
with
it was bad
more
for
people.
fibro and everything else. Yes.
It's just not so personal to my to myself.
I know, but you have to, if we're doing something, like if you watch podcasts and you watch people who do dual things, they allow people to express themselves without it, even if it doesn't bother you or it resonate with you, you've got to let people speak and have respect for that. End of story.
All right, well, we have different attitudes towards social media, right? I don't focus it on myself and my own, I've talked about
Sorry,
my day
guys,
or what I ate for
refrain
lunch
from
or shit
asking
like that.
me how I'm doing until tomorrow, apparently. Don't ask about me.
I'm just saying,
because
that's
I
my
get
own-
chastised. My husband doesn't even ask. He
I
doesn't even know
express
what
my
doctor.
opinion, and that's chastising.
He doesn't
her.
even know what doctor I'm going to, but he doesn't ask. Girl, how are you feeling? Cheryl, thank you for asking. That's called compassion. You should try it sometimes.
You are definitely invited to the next furry party, and it will be our first. So, I don't know what I would dress up as if I was a furry. What would you choose to dress up as a furry? And what kind of furry party would we have? Would we have like one of those raunchy furry parties, or would we just have like a regular?
Well, I thought. You said you spouted some bullshit answer. Well, I think furries are just, I don't think it's a sexual thing. It's a fucking sexual thing. People get off on all sorts of things, and that's okay to them. They get off on dressing up as animals.
So you're saying that the furry is it's an alternative lifestyle where instead of, like swinging or whatever,
Yes.
they like to dress up like animals and
Yes.
then they get it on.
Do
Do they get it on with their partners or do they get it on with the whole pack or what?
Sometimes it's a pack, sometimes it's just the partner.
I mean, can you see like me and you just like, oh, let's go dress up in our furry costumes and jump in bed? I can't see
they
that.
They have packets. They have little pockets. So from the front and the back. So when they get turned on, they just unhook it and they do what they need to do. It's a petting.
Like real animals.
It's a petting party. It's a dominance party. You get it in, you get it out, you touch it.
Is she right? I mean, does she know what the hell
she's
talking about? I don't know. I should have looked it up, but I thought it was just like people that like.
It's a petting zoo. Yeah.
I mean, did I make a raunchy video?
Yes, you did. A furry party is a fucking sexual organization. And hold on, let me tell you something. In honesty.
Furry party. How the fuck would you know?
And no, I'm saying, in honesty,
This wasn't a furry party, it was a furry fest. Here at the furry farm.
By the way, we were at Reno. That was a true story. And we were at a tournament.
Was a true story.
And there were people dressed up in costumes.
Yes, but it was not sensual because there were children.
Yeah, but they put the pack to bed, they put the cubs to bed, and then they frolic in the open wilderness and do what they do. They have easy access. Am I wrong? Only sometimes. Well, I think it's true for everything. It's only sometimes. I mean, I can go to a swinger party and sometimes participate and sometimes not. I can grab my keys sometimes and sometimes I just leave them and stay the night. I'm just saying. That's what I heard anyway. Okay, I'm staying my gut. Girl, you're in the right place.
You want to have me speechless? You got me speechless. I don't know how to respond to that. I mean, I know about these swinger parties that you sometimes are there overnight? Are they in Vegas when I'm not there?
Yes, we do. I
hope you have a great fucking time.
Actually, the
If I get fucking chlamydia, it's over. But I'm just telling you that right now.
That's my purpose of going to Vegas. It's a furry party.
I get gonorrhea, chlamydia.
It's a furry party.
Any of that shit.
And how did you know I was a kitten? Did you see my costume?
I just assumed you'd be a kitten.
Am I a happy kitten or an angry kitten?
I mean, I learn a lot on these lives. I'm glad you're opening up here. I mean, I just made a funny video. That's all I tried to make.
Cats be visiting the neighbors. Don't you know? Sometimes they leave for weeks. Where are they? Nobody knows.
Who?
The kitties. Have I ever left for a week and not come back? You thought I was in Nashville. I was at a furry convention getting it on like Donkey Kong. Giddy up. Dan, don't ever get naked in the woods. Phil, you got to be careful about the woods because there's poison oak and ivy. You got to be careful. So when you remove your pouch, your pocket, and you put it down, make sure there's no weird looking leaves around. Dan is Ron Jeremy. He is Ron Jeremy, actually. How did you know? Belly, hair, and all. Girth, length. Not the shortness, though. He's a little bit taller than Ron. I was going to go further, but Dan's uncomfortable right now.
I'm not uncomfortable. I mean, I'm way beyond uncomfortable. I'm whatever it is when you're like, motherfucker, like a deer in the headlights. What the fuck? I mean, I guess some people would consider it a compliment to be compared to Ron Jeremy. I don't. I don't find that complimentary
I'm not saying
at all.
the person that he is, but
he
the
looks
physical
like-
attributes
He
of Ron.
looks like a mix between Bigfoot and an Oompa Loompa, and he's a rapist and
Yeah, I'm saying
all
not,
sorts of other shit.
not his fucking
Yeah, he might
bullshit.
have a fucking schlongaton.
That's what
but,
they're talking about. They're talking about the anaconda.
Okay.
They're not talking about him as a person.
No,
Yes,
but
he's vile.
I just prefer, go with John Holmes or Wilt Chamberlain or something like that. We don't need to go to the Ron Jeremy.
Johnny
We don't need
Sins.
that at all. I'd rather be known as Uncle Fester than Uncle Jeremy
Oh, Lord.
or Uncle Ron, whatever.
Daddy? Daddy Ron.
Daddy Ron. That's sick. That's just sick.
Oh, shit.
Bobby, you want her?
Yeah.
Are you prepared to back that up?
I look innocent and sweet.
But when
Wait till the clothes come off.
yeah, then fuck, man.
Just call him Daddy Ron.
Have you ever seen have you ever seen a woman who's given birth to 3 children?
Yeah, people they have weird fetishes.
I'm just asking. The guy's he's probably younger.
People,
right? I'm
people
guessing.
have weird fetishes. I mean,
Women?
men have weird fetishes. I mean,
They don't have weird fetishes.
they like vaginas.
They'll be anything to get vagina. So like
It doesn't matter
Really
what it
doesn't
looks
matter.
like. It's just a hole. Aw, thanks, Terry.
I do remember Peter
Solidarity
North. He
dog.
died from AIDS, I think, right? And I haven't seen that name in a long time. I don't know why I know that name.
Who's
I'm
Peter
sorry, Doodle. Some old 70s porn star that one of the first people that died from AIDS. I'm thinking if it's the right person, or it's Peter Brady from the Brady Bunch. I'm not sure, but I think it's one of those 2 people.
Oh Lord. Ugh.
Would I enjoy watching my wife with you? I'm sure I'd get some popcorn. John, thank you for the repost. John Holmes. Maybe it was John Holmes that I'm
John
thinking of,
Holmes.
not Peter North.
Yeah,
But
I
Peter
don't
North
think- I
sounds
don't think Peter North
familiar.
does. Hi, Red. All 3 times. I love it. It's hot. I have Paris Hilton in my head. Sliving. Rock Hudson. Homer Rainbow.
Rock Hudson died of AIDS.
No, he wouldn't be doing. Trevor, you know what he would be doing.
John Holmes was the first.
Dan would be all up in that shit. It's a hole. A hole's a hole, right? I mean, guys don't need. You can close your eyes.
People are asking me questions. I'm like, dude, I'll take it. I'm faithful. I don't cheat on my wife. I'll take it when, where, and whenever I can get it.
It's ugly.
And that's it. And I'll do it, and then I'll wait till the next time that it's available. And do I crave other
He was a
things?
good-
Yes,
he was
of
a
course
good
I do.
He was a good
Would I
sex
do
person.
anything that was with her? I wouldn't. I don't.
Everything.
As long as she was there and with it, I would do anything
He would
that
do
she would be willing to do. I am totally open-minded for all that crap. I'm just loyal, so I won't do anything that she. There was one time. This is a great story when I was in law school and I had those funky glasses on, and we met this.
Urkel. They were Urkel.
We met this girl who was. She was Like she had fake boobs. She was an extra in 90210 or
She was
Melrose
not
Place or
cute.
something.
Jeez Louise, this guy.
Whatever
and his
she
fucking
was, she was
fantasy
young and
of
cute.
fucking mine.
Whatever.
Okay, daddy.
And we were at some after party after the bar closed. And again, I'm like, she's like 25, I'm like 30, right? So we're younger. And we go there, and this girl is coming on to me in the after party. And I'm like, fuck, I am all fucking over it, but you have to go convince her over there, and we're rocking. Just go. If you can convince her, we're leaving right now. And she went over to try and convince Danielle. And by the way, she did show her boobs. They were nice, they were fake, they were big, they were beautiful, they were great. And she went over to Danielle, and then she comes back to me and she's all, I don't think she's into it. And that was it. It didn't happen. But that is a true frickin' story. I'm up for anything, but I am first and foremost, I'm loyal. So if you can convince my wife to do it, I'm there. Jim Neighbors was gay. I don't know if he died of AIDS though. A lighthearted AI says we're having a lighthearted discussion about furry lifestyle. I didn't know it was a lifestyle.
It is a lifestyle.
I mean, so that's what they do all the time. It's not like a once every 6 month thing. Freddie Mercury, did he die of AIDS? He did. He did. Yeah, I mean, it got a lot of people in the 80s. Got a lot of people. Gomer Pyle. I watch Andy Griffith a lot, so I see Jim Neighbors. Slides. Robert Reed. Robert Reed was hey Jay Boggs. Robert Reed, wasn't he the guy on the Brady Bunch? The father on the Brady Bunch that I think was gay? Bill Nye is gay? I didn't realize that. I love Bill Nye.
I don't know who that is.
He's a science guy. I absolutely love him. I had no idea. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, I don't think of people that way, whether they're gay or not. It really doesn't. I don't care. The Rock was gay.
The Rock?
Rock Hudson, not The Rock.
That scared me. I was like, he is?
I didn't know Hutch, Starsky or Hutch were gay. What about George Clooney? Is he gay? I didn't know he was gay either.
George Clooney.
I thought he was freaking married to some doctor or something.
But it doesn't mean anything these days.
Bob, Perry Mason, it's spelled with two S's, but Perry Mason was gay. And I know that because he was married to the dean of my law school. And Perry Mason gave a lot of money to my law school.
Who?
Perry Mason.
Really?
Yeah. He was married to Dean Shaver.
Huh.
I don't know if they weren't officially married, but they were together.
He's sleeping, Sherry.
And they were, and by the way, Dean Shaver, I mean, I've told the story at times. Dean Shaver is the one who convinced Ronald Reagan to appoint Anthony Kennedy to the appellate court and then the Supreme Court, and then
Yes,
Anthony Kennedy
I
wrote
remember that
the opinion for gay marriage. True story.
You know what I care about? Who's gay and who's not? Nada. You know, maybe if you're happier, maybe
Liberace,
maybe that's the way to be. Maybe gay means happiness. I don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't. It's not something that's relevant. I mean, if you like it, do it. I'm on go.
We don't care.
Feels good.
Phil, I don't care.
As long as it's consensual and everyone's an adult.
That's the one? Nate, the science guy? Stop.
Yeah, that science guy. I didn't know. It doesn't change.
No, it
anything,
doesn't.
But
It doesn't change a thing. I don't care. If you
some people you know, some others
some
you
people
don't.
and others you don't. And when you know,
Elton
you know.
John,
And then
Sir-
when you
Sir
don't,
Elton.
and then you see, and you're like, really? Yeah. It doesn't matter. Go outside, sweet.
I mean, what about the conspiracy theories about
Raymond
what
Burr.
what is your
What-
friend's
what's your
conspiracies? Your friend's
Raymond
conspiracy theory? Who's gay? Like what actors?
Oh, she has, yeah.
Don't mention her.
I'm not mentioning her.
Mention the actor,
I don't remember.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, yeah.
Is he gay?
She thinks he's
Is
gay.
Leonardo gay?
She
She
says-
thinks he's gay because He keeps, he has these like
Young.
short relationships with these young
girls.
women
and has
who are
never
beautiful.
and has never settled down. I
But
think Tom
never-
Cruise is gay too. There's reasons behind that. I think he's gay too.
Danielle thinks.
And it's really sad on the down low. Yes, because he's see, everybody's saying yes. I swear, like in today's society,
I take people at their word, but
everybody's saying yes.
I know. I mean, we're talking about Hollywood, right? In the old days, you didn't, if you were gay, it did not come out. You did not come out. And today, you may still have that going on. So we're having fun with like who it might be.
Ryan Seacrest, Susie, I thought that. I did. I have thought about
that. Would not surprise me.
That wouldn't surprise me at all. And you know what makes me most mad about these people who are on the DL? The DL just is sus. As the young people say, it's sus. Own your shit.
I love the rocket launch.
Why is this? Why can't at today's day and age admit it, love it, embrace it?
Girlfriends don't mean anything. Wives don't mean anything.
He came out on when? He never came out.
Who?
Ryan Seacrest.
Mine. Who cares?
I think it. Well, I could see what she was saying, 100%. No wives, but then they have wives to cover it up, and then later, like, who cares? Alf. I don't care. I love you for who you are. Embrace it. But when you're sus, it makes me not, love it because I think you're hiding a secret. I don't want a secret. You think Kevin Hart is? Stop it. Cassie, I haven't heard that one yet. And he's little. He could. I could see it. Short guys. Stop it. P. Diddy? Anderson Cooper? No shit. He admitted it. Raw dogging on the hoggies. He's a little tangy Kevy. I could see it. But you know what? It makes me, when I have suspicions, I'm like, are you being truthful with your people? Be truthful. I hate the people who come out, like they build their audience and then, I'm on the GLP-1. No shit. Why are you admitting it now? Tell everybody from the start what you're doing. Like, who cares? If you're a fucking famous person, you should embrace it and let your fans know that it's okay. God, I hate that shit. Oprah? Somebody said something about Oprah too. I know, I feel it, I see it, I feel it, it could happen. Dad's sleeping, he's good. Yeah. They don't want to be with two men, Phil. I can't repeat that, but I have gay friends, and let me tell you, they're the most down-to-earth people on the fucking planet. You know why? Because they don't give two fucks. They love kindness, they love love, they have empathy, they have compassion. So there you have it.
Come on, everybody. Love on your brother. Everybody come together.
Yeah.
Try to love one another
It just
now.
pisses me off when people aren't
Steve
true.
Harvey is Steve Harvey gay?
No, he's not gay.
Lindsey Graham is gay. I know that.
He could be. Keep it real.
Keep it real.
I mean, keep it real. But when you don't keep it real, you're sus. You're sus, and why are you hiding? Because you afraid. You afraid.
Simon Cowell?
I think you said that a long time ago.
I'd call that in 2 seconds. Gay, 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 gay. Simon,
Randy,
gay.
bye.
Simon, definitely gay. Probably.
I know, because, but then I don't want to, like, judge because she has a good girlfriend, Like, they've been friends for years. That's not what, like, made me think. My friend made me think about her.
Who? Oprah? Why isn't she married? What's the guy's name? Stedman. Why is Oprah not married to Stedman? Oprah and Stedman. Oprah? Gay, 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 gay.
You think
Stedman is hoping. He's hoping. Actually, Stedman's already got all that money. Stedman's happy. Ron Burgundy? Gay. Who plays Ron Burgundy?
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell, not gay.
Not gay.
But Ron Burgundy, gay.
Will
Absolutely.
I love Will. I mean, he gets his BVDs on and he runs around naked. He
I
doesn't
mean,
give a fuck.
I don't
love
care
that.
what Will Ferrell. I mean, Will Ferrell, who knows what he is?
I love Will.
We don't know what
I
he
mean,
is.
how do you not?
Will's
That's what
asexual.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He's
like
always
Will,
about the comedy.
Will embraces every fucking thing. He doesn't care. I know Kevin Hart. I never thought about.
Really?
Yes,
Is
everybody's saying Kevin Hart.
He's married. Joel Osteen,
Yes.
I put money that Joel's
Money
gay.
on that, and
In
he
fact,
would never come out.
And some other bad stuff too that we're not going to go into.
No.
That's just because of the religion. But Kevin Hart,
I mean, I never thought, but now I'm thinking, could be. You know, he's a little
didn't
dude.
Joel Osteen just
He's
get divorced?
insecure.
His wife's like, fuck, man, I'm already, I'm middle aged. I've never really had, like a good, powerful O. I got to get rid of this guy. I don't care how much money he's got. I'm out of here. Later, Joel. And she, she is just fucking partying it up, right? Mrs. Olstein, dude, she is living it up in Vegas and some suite up there. She's just going through. Every 10 minutes, somebody knocks on the door.
Fuck, I mean, live it up. Joel Olstein's her daddy. Not in the way she wants it.
And I apologize, Mrs. Olstein. I have no idea who you are or even what you look like, but we're still having fun. Just because you married Joel. James Franco?
No. Really?
No, he's not, because he's a pig. Gay men aren't pigs mostly, but
No, typically not.
Franco's a pig,
Doesn't
not gay.
fit
Franco's
the
like me.
stereotype.
We're pigs together. So pretty much. If a man's a
Did they get
pig,
divorced
probably
then?
not gay.
They can act. Are they actors? If you're an actor, you can pretend that shit. Well, we know
Whoever's
we
offering to pay rent, beware that you got scammers out there. Don't give any personal information to those people.
People are saying Tom Cruise, and possibly, I think it's the short men.
All I know is I've been next to Tom Cruise, and he's short. He's a very short guy.
He's a pocket friend. You can put him in the pocket.
Mrs. Doubtfire. I mean, Robin Williams definitely not gay. Not Robin.
You don't think Simon is? I think Simon is because he's got an ego. What?
After witnessing your wife, I'm gay now.
I don't know.
You're turning
I
people the
know.
other way. You're sending them to their side of the plate.
Shit. Thanks, Susan.
Tom's pocket size. You can pick them up, put them in your pocket.
I know. I like pocket-sized friends.
Put them in your back
Todd
pocket.
Chrisley's 100%. When you watch the Chrisleys and you see when they reunite and the way he kisses Julie, it's so like family.
I wouldn't
like,
even
it's
call
not
him
even-
gay because I would never do that to gay people. Like, want to include that piece of shit in their community. Because that guy is the biggest piece of shit. Put him in he's Diddy. He's like, same thing. They're all the fucking same. What's his first name? Fuckface Chrisley. What's his first name? The
God.
fucking whatever. I mean, he looks
God.
like a... Have you seen this guy? Right? I mean, I
But
feel bad.
If you
I
guys,
don't mind his kids.
I'm here for that
But
like.
that guy,
I'm here for the shit. But when you saw them reunite and the way they kiss, it was so like not committal. Like it was like a hard kiss. It wasn't like loving. Ugh.
Well, he's not a loving person. He's a fraud. He's a fraud criminal. Why he's ever on my TV, I don't know.
Because I like the.
Oh,
drama.
great, man. Let's go watch, watch when P. Diddy gets out. Let's go watch his
I'll watch
reality
it.
show.
I would watch it.
Not in my room.
Word to your mother, I will have it on. I love that shit.
I freaking hate
The
that.
Housewives. Savannah, but she's
Oh, now
been
we
a
got
bitch.
the housewife criminals. Did you see that housewife, like, throwing a chair at her kid?
Okay.
I mean, she's just whipping shit around the room.
Hold on. Let's not go there.
What's her name? Tony
Taylor.
Frank? Tony
Taylor
Frank something?
Frankie Paul.
Who's that housewife?
Taylor?
And she's got so much, she doesn't even look real. She's got Bozempic
she
face.
doesn't.
Not Ozempic
No.
face or Botox
No.
face. She's got Bozempic face.
Not her.
Whatever. She looks
Everybody
like
else,
a
but not
imploded-
her. She's the
fucking-
most. I mean, she's in sweats half the fucking time.
Somebody came in and like emptied
No.
out half the water from her.
Don't stop me.
cavities
Don't
in there.
start me on that. Because he's a fucker too.
I don't care. He may be a fucker.
He did that on purpose.
Whatever. She did it.
Well, he
You-
recorded it on
I mean, if
purpose.
I ever did that, I don't care whether you did it on purpose or not. Just take me away and just throw me off a fucking bridge. If I ever throw a chair near a 5-year-old kid, throw me off a fucking bridge. If I've ever reached that point, there's no redemption in my mind. What's her name? Tony Frank
Taylor
what's
Frankie
her name?
Paul.
Tony Frankie Paul.
Taylor.
What a ridiculous
No,
name.
don't.
Give me the full name again. Tony Frankie Paul.
She didn't know her kid was in the room.
Tony Franklin Paul.
No.
Tony Frank Paul.
I mean, you keep Taylor, first of all. Taylor.
Whatever.
Frankie Paul. And
And
there's
that's
more.
not her first domestic violence conviction either.
Exactly.
Right. When you have the police at your house multiple times, don't start making excuses for her. She's a criminal.
They're both criminals.
Okay, fine. They're both criminals.
But I want him to be prosecuted.
Don't put
as
them
well.
on the fucking television. They're both criminals. Why would we watch them?
Dakota's a piece of shit. Oh, Amanda and Wes, stop it right now.
I mean, are we joking?
Amanda
Are we
and
really
Wes,
talking about
Dawn,
these people?
stop it right now.
God. Why people waste time on that trash?
You know why? Because it's a fucking escape from reality. It's
Yeah,
like,
well,
I watched that.
Go down to the prison and
I
you can
watched
escape
that.
from reality.
It's like the same thing as playing my slot machines. It takes me away from my fucking monotonous bullshit. And I'm like, yes, I love it. I love the drama.
What's wrong with MASH or anything?
That's
that
not
take you away?
fucking, that doesn't take me
Forrest
away.
Gump.
I love this show. You guys, I'm telling you, there's more to the story. I think she's being wronged. She has problems, yes.
I'm cursing more tonight, Cindy. I think that's what's happening. Clint Eastwood, love him. I love Clint. I mean, he went off the deep end with that, that whole empty chair thing at the convention. But man, Unforgiven that he directed, really good movie.
Same thing. I want to see other people's shit show. It makes me feel more normal.
Obviously, people watch the crap. But
yes, it's good. And drama sparks views and money.
If it was real drama, but when it's written drama.
It's not written. That's not written. Let me tell you. It's not all written.
I ever run into that Chris Lee character on the road. I mean, I'm not going to physically touch him, but I'm going to tell him what a piece of shit he is if I ever run into him. What's his first name?
Todd.
Todd. If I ever run into Todd Chris Lee.
I don't know how you forget
Because I go to Nashville. Her family lives in Nashville, so I'm there. I hope I run into that guy on the road.
I want to meet him.
The bald John Travolta. I mean, John Travolta. I mean,
I do
great,
watch Sister Wives.
What does John Travolta say? Like, some loving.
Yeah.
Had me a blind.
She was charged
Some
criminal.
loving.
But let's
happened
remember,
so fast.
that's the thing is, though, Daisy, she was charged before. It's not like a fucking... They hired her still with that background because they knew it was going to get views. Come
John
on, people.
Travolta is hanging out
It's
with Tom
all-
Cruise
everybody-
at the Scientology.
Everybody wants fucking money, people. Money. Drama draws in fucking money. Hello. Come
Not
on,
our
people.
drama. We got more drama than anybody.
And we should be
We
on
got
the show.
perimenopausal drama, which
We
is the
should-
highest form of drama.
I could pull a Taylor Frankie Paul on you, but we don't have little kids. We have animals.
All
It's
you
the
have to
same
do-
difference.
We can make some money off you.
We could.
Are you willing to put it out there?
I was trying to be
Are
ratchet.
you willing to throw it out there?
I was trying. Janelle is hot. Are we in love? No. Pure hate. I mean, that's what's kept me here for all these years is love. We have such a great foundation. It's hard. You deal with the bullshit, right? Like he says, you deal with the bullshit. You go, when you have love and both of you know you have this wonderful, beautiful thing. We have a beautiful thing.
Like if you had something that is like, you put it up on a shelf, you put it in like a little frame or a little container, like a beautiful piece of pottery.
I worked hard
That's
for
what
this
we
shit.
are. We're a beautiful piece of pottery that needs to be put up on a shelf and admired.
Daisy, but here's the thing. I think there's just more to it. And I think she got fucked. She has a temper. We know that. She was hired with the temper. But, like, why are we acting that this is surprise? Dakota, they brought the worst out in each other. He also, there's a story behind it, right? And I'm not excusing the kids, because kids should not be in the crossfire. And she fucked up there. But when you're in that fit of rage, what happened before? What happened before? Well, she peed her pants for a reason. There was a reason why she peed her pants. I was trying to be ratchet in that video, and I was going to start throwing shit, And then he kind of, at first he was a little taken aback.
Objection. Relevance? What the fuck are you talking about? Who peed their pants? Why? And why are you bringing it up?
Taylor Frankie Paul peed her pants before
great.
she did that because
Wonderful.
what he did, he didn't do. He
What
didn't
did he
video
do?
what he.
Ooh,
No,
pee,
he pushed
you
her.
pee your pants.
He pushed her into something. There was an altercation before, and then he videotaped her going. It was all part of a master plan.
Sure.
Because he knew.
Sure. Both times? Both times that she got convicted?
No, but the second time.
Hey, you know, I'm sure that you could find a similar defense for Ted Bundy's last victim.
By the way, I have thrown shit. I've thrown shit at him back in the day, pre-kids. I threw Tupperware in our apartment. He pissed me off. I started checking the Tupperware. I was doing dishes, and he threw it back.
I caught it and threw it back?
You caught it and threw it back. Yeah.
That sounds like me.
Yeah. It happens. Sometimes you get pushed to the edge and you do it. It's just that our lives aren't filmed in that demeanor. Today.
Oh, that's what I mean. You get pushed to the edge. We've been married 30 years and we've gone through blowout fights that match anything that Tony, fuckface, whatever the fuck her rest of her name is, has gone through. And I've never thrown a fucking chair at you. And you've never thrown a chair at me.
Tupperware.
Whatever. I mean, we've never.
But if I didn't have Tupperware handy,
I
could have
just
taken a
reached
stool
over and just
and I could have thrown it at
squeezed
you.
your neck for like 3 minutes and it would have been over. But I've never done it. Right? It would have just been the end of it. But no, somehow I've never even reached my hand over. I've never even caught my hand like reaching over for your neck. It's never got to the point where it's gone from my brain to my arm and I had to pull it back. It just doesn't happen.
Have you
There's
thought
something
about
wrong.
it?
No.
You're a liar.
No, I've never thought about stroking
You know
you
he's
out.
lying. Look
I've
at
never
that
talked.
dimple.
I've never thought. It's
Oh,
never
he
crossed my
saw it.
mind. Ever.
He saw it. Happy Passover, Stacey.
No, and seriously, of course, I've never thought about it. I mean, like when I'm sitting down, would I like to throw something at you? That I thought about.
Right. I think about things all the time. I just don't
I'm
do
sure
it.
you do, and it's scary because you are definitely like more off the rails.
I could do it. I just
know
don't.
you could do it.
I just don't have. I'm not feeble enough to throw a stool. We don't have enough. Our stools are heavy. They're like, iron fucking heavy stools. I mean, I would have to be a younger person to throw that, but it could happen. I mean, we've been enraged. Trust me, we have been enraged.
Not really. We've never been physically enraged or like physically out of control. I mean, the closest was when you walked up on me like 5 months ago outside. Like you stood up like you were going to come over
No,
and
there was
beat on
one
me.
time.
And all I did is start laughing.
There was one time.
What the fuck
No,
are you
you
doing?
stood up because you were a little.
Well, I know, what are you doing? Are you coming over to fucking beat on me?
That's right.
I mean, is that what you want to do? You want to have a boxing match out here? I'm going to win.
I'll kick your motherfucker.
No, you won't.
Oh, I will.
You know you won't.
Oh, I would.
No, you won't.
Yes, I put you in your place, brother.
You shit, baby.
I'll fucking knock
But
you
she
out.
got up. I mean, it was like on a Friday night too, like after
I
on a
miss-
date night. And she got up like, I mean,
Yes.
she's on some new medication or something. And she got
Here
up.
we go with the fucking
I'm not-
medication.
I'm
It
giving you an
fucking
excuse.
pisses me off.
I'm giving you.
That's not an excuse.
That's
It's
the reality.
just a fucking trigger.
Because you've
One
never done
medication.
that, and then you got up like you
Yeah.
were gonna walk up on me physically, like some YouTube video.
You
or something.
enrage me. You enrage me sometimes.
Whatever. It was a nothing burger, and you walked up on me.
Yeah.
That's it.
I wanted you to hear
But
me.
other than that, one time, like
No.
4 months ago,
No,
for
there
20
was
years.
one time
When?
in the first house.
Don't remember.
Your most physical case, not physical, the one, it was a heavy tequila night for you.
Okay, that was. I mean, that
A
night.
long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't heavy tequila night. I think I pissed in the corner of the room
Oh, you
that
pissed
night.
in my corner.
But and I wasn't physical with you.
We
Was
did.
not Melissa over?
No, we got physical. We didn't punch or do anything like that, but it was not, I mean, it was a nothing burger, like you call it, but for us, that was
I don't remember it. I mean, I do
I'll tell you
remember
after.
tequila a few times
I'll tell
back
you.
then.
I'll tell you after.
Like right around my 30th birthday.
Tequila. Jose Cuervo.
And I don't drink tequila anymore.
Jose Cuervo at that, the gold. You know, when you have no money, you reach for the gold, and that was a gold time. But it's not like, no, we've never, like, I threw Tupperware at him one time. I remember that one time. with
I
tequila.
don't remember it.
I'll tell you about it. But it was the same night you pissed in the corner. Fuck, he pissed in the corner of my room on carpet.
That was inebriated, where I thought I was pissing in the toilet.
But you were pissing in my
I
carpet.
just got up, and I got up, and I do, I mean, almost like I don't have a memory of it. I got up, I walked over to the corner,
Yes.
and you are yelling at me, what are you doing? And I'm going to the bathroom.
I think I was nursing because you weren't in that.
Whatever you're doing,
I had Jen.
she's yelling at me, and I just sat there.
I was
peeing in the
nursing.
corner.
I was nursing, and I was like, "What are you doing?" Because he wasn't in my room. He was in the other room because Jennifer slept in my bed.
Red, this is one night, 30 years ago. It happened. And I don't drink hard liquor anymore. That was a tequila night.
That was young. I mean, you guys, that's nothing. I mean, we're so.
That's not
much,
too bad.
No.
I mean, I peed in the corner once. That's not too bad. Could have been worse.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys who are judging have done a lot worse things. Or just
You
saying,
judged you one night 30 years ago?
I am a bull. I'm a Taurus. Don't fuck with me. And I was nursing. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm peeing in the toilet. No, you're peeing on my fucking carpet.
We didn't have cats at that time.
No, we didn't have. No, we did. But our neighbors lost them.
I don't know if we had the cat yet.
Sandra Day. No, but we had Clarence. Yeah. I wet the bed. I wet the bed till I was like 12. Just so you know. I'm not ashamed of it. I did it. I had a problem. I slept hard. There's a label for that when you sleep too hard. I did. I pissed the bed till I was 12. And I had to cover it up many times at sleepovers. That was embarrassing. You guys, if you have that disorder, I was that disorder. I pissed my bed till I was 12. My mom woke me up one time and I was like sitting in their room and I was pissing in a box. I mean, it happens, It happens. Cheers to the bedwetters.
All right, are you ready?
You're ready?
Are you?
I mean, you were on like an hour before me.
Well, I'm in, it'll be 3 hours and 15 minutes, but whatever you want to do. I haven't eaten yet.
I just told you.
Are there trolls in here? Let's see. That might be some fun.
Oh,
Go
now you want to have fun.
I'm
with
just
the
looking for
trolls.
anything for fun.
Lord have mercy. I try to have fun all the time with the trolls, and he's like, okay, let's not. Censorship, people. Censorship. This is a man's world.
And she
you have to
didn't
abide by that.
wet the bed because of alcohol. She
No,
wet the bed
I was
when
a
she
child,
was a kid.
for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Like, I was on alcohol.
I don't think she's ever wet the bed, like, since we've been together. I don't think you've ever wet the bed.
Mm.
Did you?
I have
Not
one
that
time.
she ever told me. I never knew she
I
wet
have
the
one
bed.
time. I mean, because you sleep hard and you're like, oh shit, am I peeing? And then you wake up and run, Yeah.
I've never done it.
He's perfect. It's hard
No,
to be perfect.
I've never wet the bed. I'm sorry.
I also shart, and he claims he doesn't shart.
I
So
don't shart either.
traumas. I don't
James, my
necessarily
dad's
think it's a
fine.
trauma. I'm listening to Heather Gay. If you guys know who Heather Gay is, she's a Salt Lake City housewife. She's just been talking about her bedwetting. And it was a big thing, and her parents tried to fix her.
Joseph, that was an April Fool's video.
Oh, Vicky, some people do. Don't shame the people who do.
Don't shame the.
It's
Don't
okay.
shame the bedwetters.
Don't shame the bedwetters.
I mean, if people wet the bed, they wet the bed.
They wet the bed.
People can have all sorts of issues.
Yeah, and just because I wet the bed doesn't make me a bad person.
You
I
don't
still
wet the bed anymore.
No, I grew
All
out of
right.
it. Because I wake up.
All of a sudden, I have to pee.
I have to pee too. Go first.
All right.
Because I like to talk when you're not here. I can be myself. Just a little whoopsie. I mean, think about all the women now. How many of you leak in your pants? I mean, it's no different than fucking, oops. Bladder control is a serious thing at this age. Like, I don't wet the bed, but I wet my pants. I mean, come on. It's not a bad thing, and people shame us for wetting the bed. Sorry, I'm a hard sleeper. I mean, and I think I'm sitting on a toilet, and I'm not. How many of you all the time? Thank you. Yes, and when you cough, do we make fun of those people? No. I'm a frequent wetter even to this day, but just not in my bed. Don't shame people. We've had 3 kids, and and even for the people who are like, hey, by the way, I've had C-sections, your bladder drops us women go through some serious shit, and people don't give us enough credit for the things that we have to deal with. Most of us pee our pants, not on purpose, but because the minute we have to see a bathroom or we're getting close, tinkle, tinkle, yeah. So let's not worry about us. I mean, you know how many times I come in the house and I'm taking off my pants and Dan's like, you peed again? Yes, I peed again. I peed. You know, there's no shame in my game. You know how many times I fucking peed? And I remember, God, I was so embarrassed. It was Hannah's, was it her senior prom? And we were taking pictures at the state capitol and no bathrooms were open. No bathrooms. I pissed my pants, like full on piss, because I couldn't find a bathroom. Yeah, it happens. Like, what? I'm sorry. At least I'm secure enough to say it now. But back in the day, I couldn't say it because it was shamed upon. It was looked down upon. Oh, she's a bedwetter. Yeah, I was. Shit. And the effort it took to clean it up. The effort it took to hide it so you didn't get made fun of. Y'all, that was serious trauma for a young child. You know, you had trauma going into a sleepover because you didn't want to miss out, FOMO, and then yet you were like, please don't pee. And what happens? You wake up and then you have to hide I have a story. So I had one friend in Nashville, and it's funny because I should connect with her and ask her if she remembered, but she had this like weird law thing in her room, and we were in sleeping bags, and I pissed my pants. I pissed my bed. So I took off my clothes. I tried to like make it all copacetic, you know, and I hid my underwear. I was gonna grab them, and I hid my clothes like in a corner. Well, I didn't grab them because I couldn't. And guess what? Like a week later, her mom found them, but I couldn't go back, and I was busted out.
What are you talking about?
Pissing.
Pissing?
Yeah.
You're still talking about pissing?
Yeah.
All
You
right.
know what a trauma that was as a young child? Sorry, I pissed the bed. I couldn't help it. I pee my pants now.
Tonya, I'm sorry about your kidney issue. That my kid has a kidney issue, so I'm acutely aware of that. You had from Fresno. You had to go all the way up to SF for a doctor's appointment. Terry, that's not all that different with dementia, and I don't go into it, but a lot of what I deal with my dad is very similar in that it's the brain signals. That's my son. He games. I don't know what he's doing. He's in games up there, right? Whatever games he plays, so he's the one screaming, and I hear that at like 3 a.m. too. That's the same stuff.
You know that the saying shit happens. Well, pee happens now when you're older.
What?
It happens. Pee happens. We need to make a new bumper sticker. Shit happens. Well, pee happens when you're over 40. Yeah. And you know what's funny is that Fresno, and here I am thinking you drove to San Francisco for a doctor's appointment.
The Fresno person was over there.
No, well, sorry. And I was laughing because I was like, here I am bitching about going to Roseville. 40-minute drive, 45 minutes, sometimes an hour, depending on
Yeah, but you're right. I get it all the time. And so, sometimes he's down, comes down.
And sometimes we're sleeping, like late at night, and and we're like.
You can hear it through the vents. It comes through, and when he screams, he's really getting shot or something.
We wake up and we're like, what's going on? I'm like, oh, that's Andrew.
Yeah.
Also, another thing that wakes us up is Bart. He opens up cabinets. The other night you did it. You're like, what the fuck is that? Like, is it my dad?
He opens them and shuts
and I'm like, no,
bang
it's
together.
because he tries to open up the cabinet to get into the underneath the sink, right by Ed's bathroom, and it literally Dan was like last night. He was like, what the hell is that?
We got to take all the top pillows off because Sweet Pea was up there. I mean, it's freaking horrific. So the top pillows need to go. Whatever she was walking on. Sweet Pea, our kitten, got some issues. A cat in March Madness, I'm sure.
So Sweet Pea had a little bit of a poopy problem today.
Have I had enough of my kid? Robert, I
We
don't
love our kids.
I don't pay attention to it. I mean, I don't ride him. I'm not that kind of parent.
No, we're not.
I'm like, Andrew, you got to find your own way and figure it out. And hopefully he will. I mean, if he's 30 and doing the same thing, that's different. But
We don't care.
I don't.
I mean, if all of our kids were here, we wouldn't care. That's not us.
I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I'm. Andrew wants to move out, right? And I'm all, dude. Why would you move out until you are a little more financially independent? Unless our rental becomes available and we give him a couple friends, let them rent it out for whatever discounted amount they're going to be able to pay. That would be different. But what? I mean, we rent that place out to Andrew and Scotty and all those people.
I understand, but
How
I
often
mean,
do you think we're going to
also,
collect
I mean,
rent?
you got to think that the message you send, like Aaron's living off rent free, and then here we are charging our kids. I mean, it's just.
Well, if he moves in there and he starts paying rent, then I'll go. Aaron, you said he showed you money in his bank. He's doing okay.
So I think a year is fine. We
Yeah,
make
I think
him
we'll
accountable.
go. Yeah, he can pay $500.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking less, but we'll do 500.
Well, whatever. I mean, and we can even take a portion of it and put it away for him. Or I can charge him more and take a portion and put it away for him, so that he, force savings. But I'm okay helping my family. Doesn't bother me that much.
But if you're proving yourself, I think
Yeah,
now's
well, I
the
mean,
time to
he
start
obviously-
charging some rent.
Considering where he was 10 years ago, he's doing amazing. So I'm happy. And Andrew, I'd like to, I don't want him
Good
out
for him, too.
paying all of his money to rent
No, I don't
just to
either.
survive.
No. But I think we should start charging Aaron a year. So like in a couple months, we need to tell him, But we need to do the same thing for our kids. We can't.
If Andrew moves in there and we're going to charge Andrew, we'll have to charge Aaron. Is he losing the game up there? I don't know. He's dropping F-bombs up there, and he doesn't normally do that.
He's very, my kids, we're cussers.
We cussers, our kids don't cuss.
Our kids cuss, but they.
Not in front of us.
They
I mean,
do
don't-
now. They do. The kids do. It's funny. When my girls drop F-bombs, I laugh. The first time, I didn't think Andrew cussed, and I heard him. I was walking by when he was younger.
He's
and
21.
Like, motherfucker, or whatever he said, and I was like, what?
Because he doesn't typically
They're
talk
not.
like
They're
that.
not like that. But my girls now that they're older, always makes me giggle when they cuss because I'm like, oh my god, oh no, yeah. He wanted her. She has problems. Yeah.
I don't watch WWE. If it was on, I might watch for fun. but
Daffodils.
probably not. Probably
But
not.
every time Andrew's he laughs. He's laughing at everything. It's so funny because sometimes it makes me laugh. I walk by or we hear it and we just giggle, both of us. Well.
Cheryl, yes, the furry videos.
And that's the thing. You
April
miss
was-
those things, right? When they're gone, you'll miss them. Those are the things you miss, right? I miss my girls being home, even though I like when they're not home.
Attitude. I went to, my daughter had it when she was at Merced.
Me
We
too,
played a soccer game in Fresno.
Posey.
That's the last time I was at Fresno, probably 6 years ago. I mean, I may have been through Fresno, but stopped in Fresno when we played Fresno State in soccer.
I never understood
And that was my
parents.
daughter's first goal. Her first college goal was in Fresno, in a preseason game.
I know. Kelly.
I mean, I think it was their first scrimmage, and so her very first goal was against Fresno State, against the Bulldogs.
People criticize us for that. They criticize me for him being a mama's boy. I don't give a fuck. When he's ready, he's ready. When he's not, he's not. And he can be. Any of my kids are welcome home. It's.
It doesn't bother me at all.
It doesn't bother us.
As you know, we don't have to act differently in front of our kids. We can
And
be.
we won't.
We can be
how's the
ourselves.
Mexican?
We're certainly going to lock the door if our kids are here, but other than that, I don't mind having them here. I don't ride them. I don't.
As you well know, I lost my parents early.
I like having them here.
And I enjoy having the sounds, I enjoy it. And
Julie,
when that's
I haven't
gone, it's
eaten-
gone. It's just a memory.
I'll eat when we get off. I'll eat Probably like, I'll probably wait even a half an hour before we get off. But
He doesn't eat right away. I eat right away.
I don't, if I'm ever drinking, I don't ever eat and then drink after I eat. If I start eating, I'm done drinking. So, and I stopped drinking because I got to 4, and I'm not gonna do.
Andrew's
sugar.
broken
Yeah.
many controllers.
Yeah. We had a TV broken because
That
somebody
was
got
Hannah.
pissed off with a tennis racket.
No,
and
it was bowling, and Hannah.
Whatever, she was
And
playing
it
with
was
something.
one of our good TVs, and back then Dan was like, "Oh, it's okay."
Brand new TV.
It was an LG. It was a beautiful
Brand
TV.
fucking new.
And they were playing the
Hooked
Wii.
up the Xbox or
She
the
didn't
Wii.
have. She didn't have the fucking
Christmas
wrist
present. That's
thing,
what it was.
and she was bowling. Flew. She ran upstairs.
They
It
cracked
cracked.
the TV.
She ran upstairs, started crying, and everybody's like, "Hannah broke the TV." And I was like, "Motherfucker!"
I was pissed.
You were better than me at that time.
I was not happy.
But he was good. He's like, "That's okay,
We
Hannah.
were
we'll
making
buy
money at that point.
We'll buy another TV." Dan
Yeah.
loved to buy TVs, by the way. So it was like, "Oh, it's a great opportunity." Yeah,
We
it
got a new
slipped.
TV.
I was like, "Hannah,
And I think we have that. Just the TV we have now is the one we bought when that happened.
No, we got a new one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because we have an LG.
No, it's a new one. I bought that like within the last 3 years. Yeah. We have three kids. Dan was an attorney. Yeah. Fucking bowling. You know, I mean, you get aggressive. Remember the Wii? Like, the more aggressive you felt like you needed to be, like swinging and fucking rackets and shit. That's why That's why they said, put it in any game you started. They said, put the wrist wrap on.
Andrew!
She didn't. He has this thing on. Dan, he has his headphones on.
I know, but she didn't hear me. Andrew!
No, I didn't see the rock. I was driving.
Andrew!
Look, he doesn't.
Andrew!
Dan doesn't ever walk up the stairs. I can count now on 2 hands how many times Dan's. Destiny. He doesn't answer when I text him. Doesn't answer, fucker. And you know he sees that.
Destiny.
Yeah, Beverly, I don't care. Like, Dan wants a compound. He wants everybody on the property. If he could have everybody build a house on the property, he would be in heaven.
Destiny.
Oh, fuck, like Nate said. Fuck that game.
What? I don't know what it is.
I don't either, but Nate said.
Eric, my dad does walk without a walker,
Did you lock
but
your
we
gate?
don't let him. Yeah, we won't let him. He lets, when he's doing well, he'll leave that walker and just start walking. I'm like behind him, right? And sometimes it takes me a second because I don't see that he's left it. But
sometimes he leaves it and we're like, "Wah!"
he needs to have it for safety, but he
Okay.
could walk
I would too.
without the walker, especially if we train him to do it. But that would be really foolish. I mean, he would fall. I mean, it would definitely happen. So he will never walk without the walker again, but physically he could do it.
I don't mind. We don't mind, like, our kids being home. It's not something that is, like, upsetting to us. The girls don't want to ever come back home. But Andrew's like, I'm like, dude.
Yeah, it's not worth a broken hip, which is a death sentence for my dad.
No, at this point, we can't break anything.
We
Come
can't
on.
break anything at
No.
this point.
No.
We just got to do it. You ready to eat? I got to eat.
Go eat. I have.
You want to stay on?
Yeah.
All right, you stay on. Guys, I appreciate it. I'll leave it on.
Oh, you want to leave me? You trust
If you
me?
want it
with your
on,
people?
go ahead.
Woo. Here we go. Here we go. I think if anybody, Andrew will take. I think if Jennifer makes a lot of money, I don't know. I can't even say that. I don't know. I think Andrew is like the mark of the family. I think he feels an obligation to take care of his parents. 100%.
Have you eaten yet?
I had lunch, a big lunch.
Is that a turkey burger?
Dan, I hate when he asks me what he should have. Nothing infuriates. Like, how do I know what you want?
Forget it. I'll have a...
Hi, Christy. What the fuck? Like, every night, well, what should I eat? What the? Yeah. That's user. No shit. Like if Jennifer can afford it, and if I have no money, because like, hello, Jennifer would only take care of us if she can afford it, or me. Maybe not me. Who knows? Who knows with these kids? Here's the thing. I don't expect my kids to take care of me. I don't expect it. So I expect my happy ass to be in a home. But I need a home that takes me to the casino for like at least 5 hours a day with my allotted amount. And if Jennifer has to fund me that allotted amount, then she funds me. But like, I don't expect them. I told them, I said, I don't expect you guys to take care of me. 100%. I don't have that expectation. I don't think they owe me for anything. I chose to have them. This is the way I look. I chose to have my kids with no stipulations. No stipulations. I chose to have them. But in no means do I expect them to hold me to like an expectation of taking care of me. That's bullshit. In my mind. Now everybody is like on their own, and that's okay. But I know how hard it is because I'm doing it. And I don't want the burden. And some of you are gonna fight me on that word. But like, it's a burden. It takes away a portion of your life, right? And I don't want that to happen to my kids. 100%. I don't want that. If they choose to do it, I can't do it if I'm in a state of not knowing. But they need to be financially able to take care of me and financially able to not have that burden. I want them to be able to do what they want to. If I can live in the house and afford to have care. And this is if I'm alive. I don't even know if I'm going to be alive. But it does, Tracy. It hurts a marriage in a lot of ways. You know, you're empty nesting. Like, what's this empty nesting? I've never had it. I never had an opportunity to have an empty nest, right? I was literally empty nesting and boom, right back into caregiving. And Zena, I think that's 100% true. I don't think people understand it unless they've done it. And it affects every relationship. It affects you as a person. And people who say it doesn't are fucking psychopaths because it affects you in every facet. So why are you taking care of it? Donna, I'm going to tell you why. Because I did it for my husband, right? Honestly, it started off for my husband because I sacrifice shit for my husband because I love him. And now it's because I love him. And I know he's not going to get any other care like I give him. You know, the outside world wants to sit and fucking bash me for being a bitch or whatever I am. But if you really open your eyes and see, I'm still the one in the background taking care of him. I'm keeping his beard trimmed. I'm keeping his nails trimmed. I'm keeping him moisturized. I'm noticing every sore, every issue, every ouchie, you know, I'm making sure he eats right? Like a mother should do. It's a lot. And I don't want my kids to have the same thing. I want them to live their life, and I don't want to have them feel a responsibility to me unless the family's willing to take me in. And that's a huge thing because it took me a lot of years, right? It took me a lot of years to adjust to this. It's not easy. I did it. And I had to let go a lot of me for that. I had to let go and I had to face some ugly demons to do it, and I did it. I did it, and I'm doing it. So, fuck you. You know? Fuck everybody. So now I love him, and I don't trust him with anybody else. Weird. I know. It happens. But I don't trust him. I'm not mama bear. I've always been a mama bear. I was a mama bear to my mom, my dad. I was protecting everybody. And now I protect Ed too. In my weird way. But you guys don't have to understand it. I'm here doing it. I'm not here to prove anything to anybody. You see it or you don't. That's on you. It's not on me. But I'm doing it. And I have no regrets. But it's still fucking hard. I was in a car. I was in a doctor's appointment. And you saw immediately I don't get to sit down. I literally, am jumping from one thing. When I'm feeling sick, I don't have the opportunity. I have to jump to it, you know? And it's a lot of it, as people say, oh, it's control. It's not control. It's because I know I do it right. I know I do it good. And I know I do something he needs, right? I sacrifice myself for my whole family. Dan saying Jesus Christ. Can you hear him? I know you heard him. I know. Sorry. Taco Bell. I thought about getting Taco Bell. So these new trends right now are the like 4 Locos or 4 Cutwaters, and then like you have a churrito or something like that. So for every drink you take, you eat a burrito from Taco Bell or whatever it is. I would die. I would fucking die. But it's been making me want Taco Bell. And pizza. And pizza. I've been wanting pizza. Late at night, I see these like pizza, and I fucking Pizza Hut and all that shitty pizza is like shitty, right? But I see it, I'm like, oh, pizza. Pizza. So it's a joke between me and my brothers because they used to come once a year and we used to go to Tahoe and gamble, and you know, people are like, okay, we need to eat, you know. I'm like, okay, we'll get sombrero. Remember sombrero? We used to get sombrero. I don't even know if they're alive anymore, but I'd be like, pizza, you know, pizza. And they would bring me my pizza. It was so cute. But yeah, I know I want pizza. I want pizza. I want Taco Bell. All these people, like, you know, and I didn't do it because I have some fluff that I've gotten. And so I'm like, Danielle, we gotta cut back. No, we're not doing Domino's. We're not doing that fucking shit pizza. We're doing good pizza. You know, we do, you know, it's a sacrifice, you know, and I'm sacrificing. It doesn't bother me. People are like, oh, you should push your kids out. Why are they home? Because what the fuck are you telling me what I need to do? I love my kids home. And if I could have them all here, I would totally do it. With their spouses and their kids. Come on, people. I mean, to me, that's heaven. That's heaven. You know, again, my mom died early, and I was the closest to my mom, not my dad. But if my mom was here, you know, today, if I had to take it, I would. Yeah, of course, they bug you. Why? It's your parents. Fuck. But at the same time, I miss so much of a life with my mom. She died at 53. I'm almost going to be 52. Having my kids here now is a different blessing, right? I hate that word using it, but it is. And to me, I want to enjoy every fucking minute I have because I don't know when it's going to be my last. I don't know when it's going to be my last. And if my kids would move into me with their families and their everything, I would be like, YOLO. We lock our doors if we need privacy. You know, we build a fucking compound in the back. You know what I mean? And Slims, your mom died at 56. I know. And is that not looming on you? Like, I'm 3 years away from my mom dying. Like, that's what I think. I'm like a year away from my mom dying. And until you reach that milestone of your parent that you were closest to dying, you live in that world until you surpass that, right? And I want to try to embrace every minute I'm away from my kids is a minute lost. It's an hour lost. It's months lost, right? And in a way that breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. Because I know my mom would have been the same way. She loved her kids. She loved her kids. She loved her kids. And I didn't get to take care of my mom. I had a small family of my own, you know? My mom was my life. And was she the best mom? I'm finding out, no, she wasn't. But she was still my mom. She was still my mom. So, a lot of wounds that have been opened. And I think it catapults you into a different, like, realm of life. And the realm of when you have, like, how you've, and I don't care. If my kids move home, so be it. So be it. I love it. Because I know if my mom died, she knew she was going to die that early. She would have wanted the same thing. Oh, Aunt Soup, stop it. I don't know what I could have done. There's no way I would have survived that at 14. I don't know how you did it, girl. But you're here today. So you're a strong ass bitch for that. She had Parkinson's. You know, Native girl, and I think that's what's happening with Dan. You know, Native girl said, I took care of my mom. She had Parkinson's. I grew to love her more. And, you know, I think that's, and to be like
That happens.
totally vulnerable, I think that's a lot of the reason why Dan wanted his dad here, because made up for time he didn't have. You know, Dan was that last child that was just lost in limbo. His dad wasn't there. Why are you
You're right,
laughing?
Duncan. No, I'm laughing at Duncan's comment. I'm starved for attention. I'm not putting myself in here like to get in the cameras. I'm just trying to get into a place where I can read the comments, Duncan. But that's exactly what
But I mean,
I felt.
he is starved for attention a little bit. I mean, 100%, because he grew up on his own. You know, his mom divorced, had to go back to school, had to support him. Ed was doing his own thing. Can you move?
I mean,
Ugh.
all that's great now looking back, but the reality is at the time, it's just like I don't want to put him in a home. That was it.
But I think this is
It
his
wasn't like
piece.
I want to bond with the man.
No,
I
but
never knew
I
that
don't
was going to
think
happen.
right. But now that it's here, it happened, and I think that's a lot of the reason that brings you joy, because you have an opportunity to make up for lost time.
It's joy because he
Please.
gives me joy. I mean, it's just like why he's so popular on here.
Right, but he
it's
never.
The same
it
for
was,
me.
but it was never the same way until now.
No,
you know?
it was never like that.
But that's what I'm saying.
And the longer he's here, the more joy he brings me. Even as it gets worse, you know, the more like the better I feel, because now, you know, before we were babysitters. Now we do everything for him.
Stop over talking me and letting me do my psychological thing. I think this brings a lot of closure for Dan as a child, right? And so I'm glad I can give that. I'm glad I was able to do that for him. Again, we all sacrifice in marriages, and this was a sacrifice for me. His mom was like, don't do this to your wife, right? But I made it happen. And now I love him and I care for him, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. We're not going to do it. One of us needs to be here. You know, it becomes an important thing. You bond with people weirdly in your old age. And I think it's good closure for him. It's good closure for me. Period. And, you know, when you lose parents, we don't always get that closure. Right? We don't always get that closure because it happens so fast, and we're young and we're naive to the loss. And when you lose, and as you mature and gain that wisdom, you wish you could take certain things back, and you wish you could have done things differently. This is his time to do it differently. And although he didn't know it, it's happening right now. And in a weird way, it's happening for me. It's a weird situation, but it's just happened. And I didn't get the closure with my dad. I didn't get the closure with my mom because I was young, naive. You don't think your parents are going to die so young, and then they die and you're like, what the fuck? That's not supposed to happen. It did. And then you're left. And that's all I can give him is the loss that I've endured in my lifetime when he hasn't endured that yet. Both of his parents are still alive, you know? And now,
although neither of them are the same people.
it doesn't matter.
No, I know. I'm grateful, but
Please, it doesn't matter. When you lose somebody younger, it's a tragedy. When you lose somebody,
I was there. I know it was a tragedy.
right, but it's not your mom. But still, like when you lose somebody of old age, it's still a loss, but it's not a tragedy because they're supposed to die at certain ages, right? And that's my thing, is that I always tell him, you know, she's not going to be here one day. He's not going to be here one day. Just remember that. You're coming from somebody who's lost both parents at such a young age, which he's never experienced a loss that's going to impact him like it will today, an old man.
I mean, I look at my brother, you know, who is like going to be 70 soon, and he hasn't lost either of his parents or anybody in his family. He's 70 years old, and he's never experienced any kind of like immediate family loss. And I'm 58 and haven't. I have all my siblings, and I have both.
But I think different people are built different ways, and I think there's certain things that you're going to like. I just being an outsider, but inside, that makes sense. Like, I think he's going to suffer the most. Honestly, I think he's going to suffer
Oh.
the most
I'm sure I'll grieve. I'm sure.
out of everybody. And I could be out of line saying that, but I'm just going to say what I said. I said it. So I think Dan's in for a rude, and I'm going to suffer. I'm going to suffer again. But then I've already lost. So I feel like I have to be this guy.
Yeah, and I am grateful, but I also recognize that my dad gave her a gift that nobody else could give her, right?
Okay.
I mean, it's a life-changing gift, Danielle.
Hello in my favorite place, Carol. You know, and he says that, like, you know, well, look what you've done, look what you've gotten. Yeah, I've gotten this, but it doesn't mean that I have not had to take the sacrifices to do it. I mean, most of you know the sacrifices. I mean, you can't say that and say, well, you know, look at what he gave you. He gave you a present. He did. He gave me a gift finally. He gave me a gift for so many years of not, right? He finally gave me a gift, but in that return, it's allowed me to take care of him, right? So it kind of was a double whammy. It worked for him, it worked for me, and now I have a different respect for him as he does for me.
That's the beauty of it. That's the miracle of the situation. It's very rare that you get win-wins like that. And in this case, because we took the leap of faith, right? It was a leap of faith.
It wasn't a leap of faith for me.
For me, it was, and
For you, it
I'm the
was.
one who told you to get on social media. I foresaw this. Seriously, guys, I'm fucking Yoda. I saw this happening. I'm like, you need to get on social media because I know that you'll resonate with a lot of people. You have an in with Grandpa, and you'll find your voice. And lo and behold, I have foreseen the future.
Okay, good.
I'm the emperor, right?
Get the fuck out.
It is happening just
Let me
according
go.
to my plan.
He gave me his son. Oh, Lord have mercy.
That's right.
I gave. Get
Are
the
you
fuck
going
out
to
of
pee
here.
or something?
I gotta pee. Let me pee real quick. He gave me his son. His son came to me.
I love it. That kind of like
Maybe I'm.
she's
Yoda.
making me feel like Jesus. She's
maybe-
like,
maybe-
and he gave his son for your benefit,
Maybe
for the
I'm
benefit
Yoda.
of the world.
Maybe I am Yoda.
He gave you his son.
Yeah, maybe I'm Yoda.
You did. That would make my dad.
And really, if you think about it,
Go pee. Go pee.
you came to me, and so did your dad, and here we are, copacetic and happy ever after.
Does she even like her husband? Sometimes. You think she's Yoda? Or Yoda? We don't go to furry conventions. We go to Comic-Con and we dress up as Star Wars characters. She dresses up as Princess Leia with those, those boob covers, those little things. Ah, Karen, that's interesting. It wasn't surprise me. A comment said that in medieval times, people would keep skulls in their house and bones and things to remind them of their mortality.
Oh, we're keeping it. We're gonna taxidermy.
That reminds me of one of the best. We were going to do a great.
We're gonna taxidermy.
We were going to do a great April Fool's Day joke last year with Ed. Don, we were going to put his DNA in the cup. Best part
We
of
still have
waking up
And then he got
is Grandpa in your cup.
and then he broke his hip, and,
And then
he
he
was
broke
like,
his hip,
we
we couldn't
can't
do
do
it.
that. But that was gonna be last year's April Fool's, but Ed ruined it by breaking the hip. Damn it! I am Yoda. You guys, it's crazy. She gave you a son. Who gave me a son? Oh, I did give him a son. He wanted a son. I finally produced my baby. I'm not. I've tried it. Ivan, Dan is, yes. Why do we have two different pages? Because we're just two different people, Barbara. we're two different people. We have two different like personalities. We have two different, ways to approach things. We are individuals in this process. And really it's helped me find my voice, and it's helped me know, it's helped me believe in myself. It's actually taught me a lot, Barbara. It made me come out of my shell, and it made me cope with caregiving, and it helped me get through the hard times. That's why we have different accounts. My TMJ appointment. Oh, it was wonderful. I have 13 more days, 12 more days until I get the Botox, but I can't. You have to be very precise, 3 months. So, and they're doing Botox everywhere, like head, scalp, neck, traps. She's doing it all. I am very caring, and that should prove everything. I don't need, that's the thing, is that, if if you take the time to have an open mind, you see, despite what I say or what I do or what I bash on or whatever, ultimately is I'm still doing a job. I'm still doing it badass, and I'm a badass bitch for it. I'm 51. 51. These things hurt my ears. 51. I'll be 52 in a month. God, you guys, what the hell? How did I get so old? Like Ed, time marches on. The fuck it does. I'm gonna be 52. Wasn't I just 18 2 seconds ago? Like, what the fuck? I don't know. This is weird reality. Sometimes I'm like, am I in an alternate universe? Like, my family, my mom's side of the family always giggles, like, oh, I'm itching my injection. She injected me through here. The needle's fucking big, and it has a big core. Oh, God, I wish I could have taken a picture. You guys would have been like, bitch, you are badass. No shit. So I'm telling you, like, this is an alternate universe, because my family still laughs today. I was just talking to my aunts yesterday, and they were just giggling because they were like, your mom would be rolling over in her grave like 50,000 fucking times, knowing that you're doing what you're doing, knowing my history with that man, and knowing that I could have him in my house and have had him here for 5 years. The first 2 years were pretty rocky. 3 got better, 4 was even better, and 5 is now here. And I'm his biggest protector. And I'm not blood. I'm not blood, yo. Yo, 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 yo. And if you all had a glimpse of my childhood, you'd all be thinking, what the fuck? My childhood was pretty fucked up, it's all subjective, right? But in my world, my childhood was fucked up. And I have a lot of scars. I have a lot of wounds, and I have a lot of things I'm dealing with right now. But it's crazy. But that's what I do, right? When you have a childhood that's so scarring, you become the person who you are today based on your 8-year-old self. Mel Robbins says 8. I said 7 to 9 because I studied childhood brains. I studied child developments from birth to 18. So pretty much I'm a psychology major, right? And they always say the children who have had the least amount of compassion and love in their lives turn out to be caregivers. And that's who I am. That's who I've always been. And he does. Just me. Just remember when he said that the other day, when I recorded it, and he said, nobody was here. It was just you. It was just me. Sometimes I feel guilty about that. I feel guilty. I feel guilty because I'm robbing that from his children. But then I'm like, that's not my fault, right? I can't worry about that. And Jen, that's because something happened in your childhood that made you care. My mom put me in that role at 3. My mom put me in that role at 3, not knowing she put me in that role, but she did. And so counseling is really tough, right? It's tough because it makes you deal with those wounds. And I'm realizing things that I didn't want to realize, but we realize it today as adults, right? And you're like, fuck, shit. Fuck. But I love my mom. But it has nothing to do with that. Your parents are your parents, whether they're scarred or they're troubled or whatever they're going through. They still love you. They just can only do what they can do, right? And at 3, I became a caregiver for my mother. I became a caregiver for my mother, my dad. I couldn't share my emotions with them. You know, I couldn't do it because they were hurting and I didn't want to hurt them even more. And that's how we become the caregivers in life. And we sacrifice ourselves for other people because it makes us feel good to make other people happy. It's because we didn't get enough compassion. I can't be angry at her. Jen, and it's really interesting because I've been going to counseling every Tuesday for the last, five weeks now, I think. Man, this lady pushes the shit out of me. If you have an open mind, if you go in vulnerable, they're going to get you. They're going to get you. And I keep saying, but my mom loved me. And she keeps saying, Danielle, that's separate. That's separate. That's separate. Girl, let it go. I'm not saying she didn't love you. But I'm saying, you know, she had her own problems. And that's what we have to realize as adults is that we are formed based on what they didn't do for us and what we lacked as children. And knowing that, right, as a psychology major in development of the child's brain from 0 to 18, which is our basic foundation in life, you know, you start putting those things on hold. You start saying, no, because you don't want to see those things. But she said something to me yesterday I haven't shared yet because I'm still ruminating. It's still trying to make sense of it because my brain doesn't want to make sense of it. 20 years, roughly 20 years, 20 fucking years. So they say part of healing is dealing with the trauma. My wounds are fresh. My wounds have come out very fresh. They're here. The band-aids have been ripped off. And I think we do that as a protection for ourselves. We do that as a protection for ourselves because we don't want to see the things we don't want to see. We want to make everything glorified and better than it really is. That's why counseling is tough. It doesn't mean she was a good woman in her own mind, right? Whether it's your mother or your father you guys are coping with. It doesn't mean they weren't good people. It just means they gave us what they could give us, right? Good night, Irish. It's fucking insane. And it starts making you go crazy with your own parenting, you know, and you're like, fuck, did I do the same thing? You know, shit, I probably lack compassion in this part. Damn it. You know, where was the compassion? You know, and compassion was the first trigger for me when she said, your parents didn't have compassion for you. What? No, they loved me. She goes, Danielle, they loved you. I'm not saying they didn't, but they didn't have compassion. And then I said, I literally was like, well, you need to explain the difference because I need to make sense in my crazy mind because I'm unmedicated. And the unmedicated me is not dealing with this well. And she said, there's a difference between love and compassion. Compassion is I hear you, I see you, I feel you, I understand. I may not understand you, but I'm here for you either way. And most of us didn't have that, right? We were latchkey kids, you know. We were just forced to be on our own demise and trying to figure out life ourselves, you know. All willy-nilly and shit. Fuck. Compassion. And then it has you reflecting on your own parenting and you're like, shit. And here's the thing that I've learned so far with the compassion once I've dealt with that fucking band-aid ripped off. Gone. Fuck! And it made me realize that compassion doesn't necessarily come right away, right? Compassion doesn't come right away. When we're new parents and we're trying to find out our way in life and, you know, all these things, compassion isn't always there because it's not always taught. But as you grow, if you grow as individuals and you gain the wisdom of loss and fucking rejection, pain, and misery and sadness, you realize the compassion. And as we get older and our kids get older, we have more compassion for them than we did when they were in their child rearing ages, which is when they need the most compassion, because that's how we formulate them as humans in life. We fucked up. We all did. I did. I'm not perfect. Compassion comes with age. And I couldn't really understand that until I marinated on it for like 2 fucking weeks, sent me in a tailspin. And I was like, fuck. But then I realized, you know what? Better late than never, right? When we have kids, some of us are pushed into that parenthood role so early, and we don't know. And sometimes it's a surprise. Sometimes we think we know better and we don't, because we're all still learning at that point. And then we're like trying to hustle through life. You know, people call me a bitch, right? I'm the captain of my ship. I've always been the captain of my ship. Captain, people classify me as a bitch, but I'm just trying to keep everything in order because I'm the only one keeping everything in line, right? And strong women, and I wasn't strong as a young child, as a young adult, as a young mom. I was not strong. I was a fucking pussy. And if I just had the ounce of self-esteem as I do now, people call it ego. It's not ego. Just because I feel I know what I do and I can embrace it finally for the first time and know that I do a goddamn good job, people look at you as like, oh, she's got an ego. No shit. I worked hard for this ego. I worked hard to be able to speak my mind. I worked hard to set my boundaries. I worked hard to change the game because you know what? I'm tired. I'm tired. And kids, I hear you, I feel you, and yes, I fucked up. I apologize for that. But I'm here now. And always know that I'm here for you. I love you. And I'm here. I'm better now. I was young then. You know what I mean? It's ownership. It's taking accountability for our actions. Realizing that we hold sometimes our parents in this holier than thou, you know, spotlight. And they really weren't great parents. Fuck. I was in Trader Joe's shopping yesterday. And I was like, sorry, I had to do some, I'm not feeling great. And I need to do some errands. And, you know, she probes me, she pokes me, and she gets me to say it. And I'm like, I can't say it. She's like, why can't you say it? And I said, because I'm not supposed to. Because I love my mom. She goes, I'm not saying you can't love her. What I'm saying is, in order to heal from your trauma, you have to accept it and know that these things weren't there for you. I couldn't talk anymore. I shut down. I said, I can't go there. I can't go there. Counseling is brutal. Counseling is fucking brutal. Look, I'm twisting something. I'm nervous. I have fucking anxiety because we hold our parents to this light, or some of us hold one parent to this light. And when you realize and you're older and you're like, fuck, rip the fucking Band-Aid off and you're like, fuck, you know? I don't want to be angry at her. And I know some of you are going through the same thing. We think we've healed from the loss. We have not. Until we get to the core of those wounds that have held us prisoner for as many years as we've had. I've been a prisoner of wounds that I haven't accepted. I've just kept the Band-Aid on. What I have to understand and what I have to accept, and I know, and what you all need to know, your parents loved you. They could only show it because they didn't have the tools necessary to show it. You know what I mean? I'm realizing now my mom failed in a lot of ways, and I didn't want to rip that Band-Aid off. You know why? Because I didn't want to see it. I was scared of being angry. My job was to take care of her. My job was to protect her. My job was to be there for her and to lift her up and make her feel better, but that wasn't my job. That wasn't my job. But I made it my job. Because she was hurting. My fucking dad was hurting. I couldn't let my feelings out because they were already hurting. I couldn't tell them how I felt. I couldn't share those emotions with them because I couldn't give them any more pain that they were already in. I established my role, as did you, from that early age. And that's why I'm the person I am today. And that's why I'm drowning, because I'm getting older and it's harder to deal with. But we created our own roles because of our parents. I will never, and Mom, if you're here, which she is, my dad, you know, you gave me so much. I'm not going to be angry at you for the things you couldn't give me. I respect it. I respect them for what they could give me. I've respected it from my dad, which was such a long and coming thing, but my mom, she was that person, right? She was there with me day in and day out, and she failed me. She failed me. Hindwards. She failed me. But I can't blame her for that. I can't be angry. I don't want to be angry at her for that. But I have to heal those wounds. I have to recognize them and move forward. As do you. For any of those fucking, you know, anybody else that has dealt with trauma with their parents, you've got to heal those wounds. You have to face the facts. You have to admit it, and you have to move on and know that you've tried to do better. Period. I'm learning that.
We gotta take P to the vet, because I can't clean her. She's in pain. I mean, you know, so obviously it's sore back there, and we gotta get her some medicine.
I felt that I had the best mom too. I had the best mom in her way, right? In her way. And that poor woman has dealt with injuries and pain. And I don't even know about half her pain. She died with that shit. And I can't put the pieces together to make myself feel like I want to make sense. I need all the puzzle pieces together, and I'll never have that. Jeremy, I know. Fake accounts everywhere. So I sit here and I tell you this because I know most everybody's dealing with some sort of trauma from the childhood. We all do, whether we have the best parents or not. There's still trauma, and how we cope with things today are based on that trauma. But working through that and realizing, you know, that she wasn't really perfect, but I made her that way because I didn't want to deal with the hurt and the pain that was underneath that Band-Aid. So we've been ripping it off. And I told you this, some of you know, I read a book, and one of the people criticized me for reading like young adult books. Yeah, I read them. I like them. It reminds me of my youth, but it still talks about the pain we all face today, is what people don't realize. You can judge me all you want for reading young adult books. My daughter, I just read whatever was there. Well, my treadmill's been broken. And you know what? That's when our trauma is there. We're working through trauma. And every young adult book is about love. It's about trauma. It's about learning to deal with the trauma and learning to become the person you were supposed to be. Oh, Sherilyn, yes, 15 years old. She's a kid. I mean, what were you like at 15? I was a lost soul. I was anorexic, trying to control my life, and the anorexia was the only thing I could control. trauma's here for everybody. It's not just me. It's most everybody in this room. Whether you want to believe it or not, if you say you don't have trauma, it's there. I've dealt it. I've done the studies. I've gotten the degree. It's there. You just haven't opened your mind to it. I had to admit to myself in the last 24 hours something that I didn't want to ever admit. The line in the book was, I was scared of being angry. When I read that line, I lost my shit. I resonated with that line because I had already been like 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in maybe in counseling, and I read that line and I stopped my treadmill and I fell apart. And I said, oh my God, I will never forget. I came in and wrote it down in my journal. I haven't written it since. Sometimes we're afraid of our own thoughts. Our own thoughts are powerful. Our own thoughts fuck us up, and our own thoughts are hard to deal with. And acceptance is the worst enemy, the hardest enemy to face is acceptance. I have a good counselor. She reminds me that it's okay to feel this way. It doesn't take away my love for my mother or my father. It doesn't take away their love for me. It just makes them perfectly imperfect. And we're all perfectly imperfect. And I just had to accept the fact that my mom wasn't the best mom, but she was the best mom that she could be. I held her up on a platform because we do that. You know, I didn't have a dad. My dad was in the outskirts of town, and my mom's been the worst trauma to face in the last 5 weeks. I was scared of being angry. I knew if I ripped those Band-Aids off, I was going to face these things, this sadness and this. And I didn't want to see it. It was acceptable for my dad because he wasn't there, you know, but it's not acceptable for my mom. But she was a hurt individual. And I don't even know the depths of her pain. I don't know it. I'm assuming based on the pieces I put together, but she never shared it with me, and it makes me feel mad. I'm mad at her. But really, is it something I should be mad at? She didn't tell me to protect me, I guess. But in the end, she's dead, and I can't ask her the questions I want to ask her. That hurts. We were close. This is the hardest part for me. My dad, fuck, everybody knows, you know? But my mom, different category. I wasn't supposed to be mad at her. I wasn't supposed to be angry at her. But I am. I'm mad. I'm angry at her. I'm pissed off at her. This isn't fun. And I'm unmedicated. Fuck. I want to be numb. I haven't talked to her yet. You know, normally I talk to her. Normally I keep the lines of communication up with her because it's my way to vent with her, my way to show the emotion, my way, and her fucking song keeps coming up on my playlist. James Blunt, you're beautiful. And I'm like, motherfucker. Okay. Bitch, I'm here. I know you are. I'm still angry. She loved me. I know that. I shouldn't have been born, people. I was a mistake. Our parents did weird things to run away from their past. I shouldn't have been born. I mean, honestly, like, you think about the things, and then we're a blessing to them, right? Dan's like, oh God, Dan, shut the fuck up. But like, you think about it, and you think about, like, you know, the timing was so off. She did this as an escape, and then here this child was, and it didn't work out in her pleasure. Maybe it saved her. Maybe I saved her in a way. I think I did, in a way. It's a lot. We're not perfect. Our parents aren't perfect. And then we have to just heal. Every person has to heal from their parents' mistakes. But they did love us in their own way, right? They loved us. I'm sure everybody can say their parents loved you. But as we've grown older and we realize that they only did the best they could. But facing that sometimes, I'm sure she was happy. Fuck, look at me. Just kidding, see? But yeah, fuck, it's deep. Counseling opens up all these avenues, these roads that you never. My mind is going. No manual. Fuck, we have no manual, heavy. And you know, and this is why I'm talking about it, because it's important. These are the things that I'm going through, and a lot of you haven't faced these issues. And I'm 50 fucking almost 2, and I put these issues and left them to just be buried. And you know, when they come out, sorry, Don. Oh, look at my baby. Okay, Don's enough of that. Dan, can you give him his cherry?
What?
Just my lover. I think I saved her. In a way, I think I saved her. I think some of our kids saved us, right? I mean, I'm sure some of you could say, if it wasn't for your kids, you would have gone a different way. Even if you're 15, 16, no matter where you were, I think everybody has a purpose. I think I was a mistake. I think I was a lost hope. I think she was searching for something. She ran away. She got pregnant hoping things would change, and it didn't work out that way. And then she was left with this child, me. I don't think she was unhappy to have me. I think I saved her in a way. I do believe that. But I wish she was here. My kitties. Yeah, and Taylor, see? I mean, Dan says, oh God, you know, he hates when I get emotional. But the thing is I'm emotional right now because he hates the drugs that I used to take in the last 2 years. But now this is me unmedicated. And so I'm more emotional because it numbed me to a certain extent. It numbed me. I wasn't able to cry as much as I am now. Fuck this shit. But I know it's helping you. And that's why I share it, because I know it's reaching to so many different avenues of people. Some way you can resonate with my feelings and my thought process. And if it can help somebody else, like, this is why I'm vulnerable about this shit, because I'm in the thick of it. I don't share this shit with Dan because he doesn't have the patience to listen to it, because all he wants to do is protect my mom. And she doesn't need protecting right now. Because I need to heal from the trauma that's been there. And I need to accept it, and it helps me move on. I believe that. And I believe that everybody needs to feel that. They need to take it on, Rip those fucking band-aids off and feel the emotion. Women, I think, have this weird, and this is how I raised my kids, and I fucking fucked them up by not showing emotion. But I thought, I can't show emotion because I want my kids to be stronger than me. I want my kids to be powerful and big and bold, and I want my girls to just be a force to be reckoned with. And I can't show them emotions because that shows me as weak. Why? It doesn't show us as weak. But I didn't know that at the time. I thought not sharing emotions made me stronger, made my kids stronger. But in the end, it didn't make them any stronger. It just made them not know how to deal with emotions. Yes, and some people, but April, I was never told not to show emotion. I took that on myself. I've realized in the last 6 weeks of counseling that I'm the one who did that to myself. Nobody else made me do that. My family, my dad, my mom never told me to not show emotions, but somehow they made me feel like I couldn't share it because it would hurt others. Good for you, Jeremy. Congratulations. When I say drugs, I mean I don't mean recreational drugs. I mean anti-anxiety meds, which I didn't go on until the last 2 years. Yes, Vicki. And what we did is we fucked our kids up because now when they had emotions, they're like, what the fuck did we do with that? Or when they saw people share emotions, they were like, I don't know. I mean, my kids, when I started crying, would leave. They were like, Mom's crying. I don't know what to do with it. That's my fault. I fucked them up. And I laugh with them about it now, but my parents didn't do that. I did it myself. It was the role that I was put into. The role that I took on, right? I took that on. Oh, Chandra. Oh, Chandra said I needed to hear that right now. My mom just passed last week. Chandra. Moms are special souls. Some of you may say your dads are special souls, and that's okay. Normally, we have one parent we rely on. It's a long road. Losing a parent that you have, that's been your person, is the fucking hardest recovery. I mean, outside of losing a kid, I don't know. I don't even want to think about that. But those of you who've lost kids, I don't know how that's a whole nother ball of wax that I can't relate to, but I can relate to losing a parent.
All right.
And losing a parent is a fucking bad thing. It's hard. Whether they're old, young, it just makes them work. All right, what?
Wrap it up. I mean, you're just getting emotional. It's getting late.
Look at the people. They're appreciative of what I'm saying. It's not like you who wants to hide your fucking emotions. That's what I deal with. Thank God I have social media because social media has come through in so many different ways. When my dad died, I lost all control. And that's that one person, right? It's the one person you run from. And you went to drugs and alcohol because you couldn't handle your emotions. That's why we do that. You buried 2 kids, one adult and one stillborn. Yeah, just not okay. And it's okay not to be okay. And we have to understand it's okay not to be okay. It's okay. It's okay to finally work through these issues at 51, is it not? I don't know. He doesn't deal with emotion very well. That could be another reason why I didn't show emotion. Blue eyes, get it. It's hard, but it's worth it. I promise you. In a way, it is very healing. The first 3 sessions, I was very anxious going into it, and now I'm looking forward to it. Phil said, Danielle, it's strange things, but since I've known you, I haven't cried for years. I held it, but lately I'm crying. yes, let the tears out. You guys, I have not cried. This Lexapro was like, now I cry every second. Dan doesn't understand that. You know, Dan sees me crying. He's like, oh, she's drinking. I'm feeling. I'm feeling. He doesn't want me on medication, but he doesn't like when I feel. Isn't that funny? He also doesn't do with emotion well. It's not the drink. You guys have seen me. I'm crying I'm crying more now than I ever have. That's feeling. That's working through pain. Every time I start to cry, she gets mad at me because I stop myself. Your father beat you when you cried. Terry and we do things in our relationships that we give people a pass, and goddamn, if only we had Donnie's hands. Ow! Donnie's hands right here. I'm sorry, Trace. I haven't been crying for 5 years. I wish I was, Bells. I'd probably be a lot more healed if I'd been crying for 5 years. I haven't been. I've been medicated for the last 2 years, and it's not allowed me to cry like I wanted to. Now I'm finally feeling, because I haven't had the numbing effect of the SSRI. And I'm afraid to cry. I don't like to cry. Sorry, Donnie's. Ow! He's mad. He doesn't have his churi. But I don't like crying. So every time I stop and I'm like, stop. She's like, are you gonna cry? And I'm like, yeah. I'm not going to do it. And she said, why? And I said, because I don't want to. She said, girl, let it out. Dan's got to understand that. It's part of my healing. It's not alcohol. I cry sober. I've had 2 glasses of wine. Oh no. You know? No, Buffy, I've held him for way too. Donnie, he's over here because I haven't fed him. He wants his churi. I call it cat cocaine. He's over here. Keeps knocking over YouTube. Ay, ay, ay. It's no joke, people. But I think dealing with it is a lot better than wanting to be numb from it, right? Jeremy, I think it's Jeremy. It's healing. I'm learning that slowly. Crying is healing. It's okay. You know, we teach our kids, you know, when they're throwing a temper tantrum over not having a toy, and we're like, shut the fuck up, I'll give you a reason to cry about. You know, instead we should have said, you know what, your feelings are valid. But in public, maybe like hold it until we're in the car or something like that, right? We never validate our kids' expressions. We never validated those. Now, today, these millennials are like, well, let's talk about this, you know, but back in our day, we didn't do that. I'll give you something to cry about, you know? And if we just told our kids it was okay, these emotions are okay, because they got to learn how to deal with them. And then you're 51 and you don't know how to deal with your emotions. Do you ever feel like if you cry? Yes, I do. You couldn't stop. I'm in that phase right now because I'm dealing. I'm ripping the multiple band-aids off that I've had for 52 years. This is a very interesting progression in my life, is counseling. Very healing, but very tough. I suggest everybody. No, I'm off of Lexapro, Tana. It's been a year. It's been a month today, or tomorrow. I've been off Lexapro. So I'm feeling a lot more. And I'm trying to allow myself to cry. But as you know, I'm stopping it, right? And that's part of that control thing where I'm trying to let myself cry. But on social media, it's weird, right? Because then you get labeled for all these fucking things. And so, but the weird thing is I still do it off of the camera. I stop myself from crying. I won't allow myself to have a full cry. Maybe one day. But yes, I'm afraid that once I start, I won't be able to stop it.
You got 2 TikToks going. Can you get these people onto your
Oh, because
channel?
you want your phone.
Yeah.
Dan wants, no, I wean myself, Dilch. Dan wants his phone. He's lost without his phone. He normally talks to his friends at this time.
I got my headphones in. So if you guys,
I should go.
I mean, you got a shit ton of people on
I
the
know.
show. If you guys want to go continue, just go to Mrs. Dan. What is it?
What is my thing?
What is your thing?
Mrs. Decal NorCal.
Mrs. Decal NorCal.
What?
Is that what you said?
Decal NorCal?
Yeah, it's Decal NorCal.
Are you Decal NorCal?
That is it. Your 3 or your number 1?
And you have fucking food all over your fucking face.
I know. I had a good nice mustard. Are you Mrs. Decal NorCal?
Yes, not Decal NorCal.
But you're
who the
Decal
fuck-
NorCal, not 3. Just guys,
Delta?
I'm not drunk at all. I just ate actually. I was
Ow!
feeling buzzed.
Dan, he keeps attacking me. Can you go give
Yeah.
him some of that cherry?
I'm not dealing with them right now. But I ate. I feel
He
great.
needs his phone.
I'm enjoying, but
He's
My
look.
dad is
I'm gonna show
okay.
you. Watch him. Look. He's gonna get me. You think I'm joking? Look at him. He's hunting me down. Can you see him? Look at him. He's sitting here, and every time I move my hands, he claws me. 'Cause he's pissed.
You can go on her
He's pissed.
channel at Mrs. Decal NorCal. Dance
Nah.
Mrs. Decal NorCal. And I just have a couple phone calls to make and get.
He wants his cherry. So every time I move my hands, his paws come between the devices.
She'll do it, and then make sure.
Because he wants his cherry. I call it the catty crack, the kitty crack. Yeah. I know. Oh, good luck, Terry. I gotta go too. I gotta go clean up the kitchen and give him his cherry. Fuck, these cats are demanding. My whole family's demanding. Your animals become your family, right? They feed off of your energy, and so they're just as demanding as everybody else. I know Dan took you away because he was dying. That's why he wanted me to wrap it up, because he normally talks to his friends at this time. I'll wait till everybody finds me because everybody's coming on now. Fuck feelings. I don't like this. I'm like one to hold my feelings in. Remember at Lexapro when I first started, I couldn't even cry. Like for 2 months, I couldn't cry. I could not shed a fucking tear. So, I mean, it was good in so many ways, but my body is feeling better. For fibromyalgia, Lexapro was horrible. It's intensified. It intensifies because she's like, it makes your body more tense. Even though it helps other things, it made everything. How long have I been on? For fucking ever. For fucking ever. Send me your bill. Fuck. Could you imagine if I sent everybody a bill? I'd be a millionaire. But I just give it away for free. Yeah, I went off of it, and it's helped my fibromyalgia. My TMJ has gotten probably 85% better. It's crazy. These animals are like the death of me. I've got 2 dogs that are hurting. I've got a cat that can't stop diarrhea all over the place. I mean, I'm a caregiver, and so I worry about my animals just as much as I worry about everybody else. You know what I mean? Look, Dan's still, he's out there now. He's at his peace with his friends. His high school buddies. Hi, Daniel. How are you? Oh, Phil, why are you still up, bruh? Oh, my God. Yes, Chandra, I have my own page. Duh. Bitch, you know who I am? Fuck, I'm more to watch than Dan. He's boring. She's hobbling. I can't do this. The cat is royalty, and he's pissed. He's looking. He's hunting. Don't make eye contact. I can't look this way, y'all. He's looking at me.
He's not here anymore, but he's still. It's hard to cry. I know. I'm also getting off on my Lyrica,
which is for fibromyalgia because I don't think it's helping. She also thinks that it's also causing me more anxiety.
My maxillofacial doctor, because they know the study. Every doctor, studies all these things. But now that we're kind of narrowing down what my issues are,
It's getting better.
I think for the first time in like 3 years, I think where I'm making progress, which is when you're in pain, it's a fucking yahoo. You know what I mean? Yahoo. So I promised you guys when I started this counseling that I have HRT. I told her I have 2 pets. Look, bitch, I start Julia. You think I'm joking with my HRT? Well, I'm gonna show you something. Don't judge. I gotta change it, but I have 2 patches on. There's hair stuck to it. These things aren't very becoming, but I have a 25. This is a 0.5, and this is a 0.25. So I started medicating myself. So now don't take advice from me, but no, I never did the Depo because by the time I was very, very, very sensitive. So at the time that I had my IUD put on and Roto-Rooter to clean out my fibroids didn't totally penetrate the inner uterine wall. But they gave me and I went off birth control, which is the highest. I was on the highest dose of estrogen ever. And so she's like, you're getting older, and we gotta like scale back, whatever. And I've noticed that as I'm coming off the meds, like there's other things that are happening down yonder, spotting nonstop. And so I was like, I wonder. I need a 0.0275. And I asked them, I was like, can I go up on my estrogen? It's whatever, you're fine. It's perimenopause, whatever. So 0.075, a lot of people take, and it's like a good dose. And so as I'm going through all this medication withdrawal, I'm realizing that I need more hormones, right? You start feeling more. You see what's happening in your body. You don't have these things that are trying to numb the fucking issues, right? So now I'm like, well, what the fuck? I've been spotting for like 14 days, And I've been doing that for the last 2 months. So I took matters in my own hand. I started off at 0.025. I said, this isn't working, I need more. So she gave me a 0.05, and I thought, well, what would happen if I just put 2 on, at 0.075? It's been helping. It's been helping in those things. So I told my doctor to do my maxillofacial because she's like, girl, I think you did too much at one time. I said, well, how about the additional estrogen that I added to myself? And she's like, everybody shakes their head at me. By the way, I feel better and I stopped spotting. So bitches, I'm onto something. Maybe I need 0.075. I have it now because I had, all these. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I did it. Now I'll tell her after I experiment a little bit with it and then say, well, here's the thing. I need 0.075 because I've been taking it. You know what I mean? I've been doing too much. In this last 6 weeks, I've done way too much. I should have known better. But, I thought I was a rock star. I'm not. Nobody's a rock star. I thought I was. But no. Progesterone is in my uterus. I have the Moderna. So the nurse was like, you have the progesterone, right? They want you to check off everything you're taking. And I just sat silent. I'm like, it's an IUD. It's not like I can take it fucking out. Although I saw TikTok the other night as I was 11 o'clock in bed and I was scrolling. And some woman took her friend's IUD out in a bar on a bathroom floor. She went in there, scooped it out, took it out. How the fuck? I had to give her a follow for that shit. The fuck? Her friend was videoing it. She was holding up she was holding up the IUD as a fucking trophy. Yeah. And she's laughing. I was laughing. I was like, bitch, you gotta follow for me. Shit. Could you imagine going in and scooping it? How the fuck do you get an IUD out on a bathroom floor? A bathroom fucking floor. You saw that? How do you not follow her for that? How do you not? She found the wishbone and then she was holding it up like, look what I got, bitches. I just dug this out of my best friend's vagina. Now, I talk a lot about vaginas and shit, but you ain't gonna see me going in and taking that shit out. And then I was like, well, she must have some like background in IUDs and shit. No, that fucker went in, grabbed the string, and yanked on a bathroom fucking floor. Mic drop. And she's like, and then she's laughing in stitches. And she's like, and I was holding it up. My friend's on the toilet videoing me as my friend's on the floor. And I'm like, sure, check it out. You know, goes in, yanks, and she's like, look, I got it. What? That's badass. I can't say I would ever do that. But I wish I had that story. That bitch is viral. She's viral. She just decided she didn't want it in anymore. So she's like, I'll do it. They were drunk in a bar. She was drunk in a bar. I'll take it out. All right. What? I will not dig in anybody's vagina. I'm envious of that because I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. By Goodman. I couldn't go in. I can't even feel my own string. I went in one day. I was like, all right, you're supposed to become one with your string. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Thank you. Disclaimer, don't do it. But I'm jealous that she did it. And she got it out. And it was like, bitch, I got it. And they recorded it. She had some bitch recording that shit. The other third fucking party. God, that's badass. But I'm not living. I don't know. We didn't talk about blood. We just talked about getting it out. I was like, damn, she's a badass. She had to have, don't try this at home. Disclaimer number 5062.567. Don't do it. Don't try it with your friends. Don't be like, oh, Danielle Bayer Salinger said, don't do it because yeah, for sure. But so what I'm saying is, I'm thinking to myself, because they said after I got my IUD, and they're like, okay, just, every so often, check it. Sometimes your husband might feel the string and we can clip it, right? So if it bothers them, during penetration. So the first time we had sex, I was like, do you feel anything? We're doing it. I'm like, does it feel weird in there? Is there something tickling the tip? And Dan's like, can you just shut the fuck up? Yeah, check with the doctor for, do not have anything removed. Yanked it out. Now that had to be pain. You know how much pain it was to get it in there, let alone fucking yanking it out? What the fuck? Dan said I couldn't feel a thing. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm just saying. So then I was like, all right, 3 weeks in, I was like, they said I should be one with the string. So I did what every good woman would do. She washed her hands before, I think. I don't really remember, but I think she said she did. But maybe she didn't. Oh, you're drinking. Who the fuck? Give me your vagina, open it up, and let's do it. Anyway. Lots of vodka. I don't know, Joan. But so I became one with the string. Or did I? I couldn't find it. I dug around in my cooter for what felt like 10 minutes. I couldn't find it. Couldn't find it. Couldn't find it. They said you have to feel it. So it took me 3 weeks to go in I'm not a self-lover, So I literally went in, foot up on because I was like, okay, I have to have my foot up or something to get in there. I even had Dan try to fish for it. He couldn't find it either. I saw it in an x-ray not that long ago, so I know it's there. So maybe it's us. Maybe it's us. Because I couldn't find it. He couldn't find it either, and he's never felt it.
I'm not a self-lover. I'm not a self-lover, so it was really painful for me to go in there. I was like, all right, this is me, you know.
Become one with the string, they said, you know. I'm like, all right, let's do it. I'm ready for it, you know. Got to get the leg up. Got to get situated, you know. Oh, what fingers do I leave? Do I use the middle one? Do I use the? I got to use both, right? Because you got to be able. I could never find it. Never found it. I tilted my pelvis, and then I was like, Dan, I'm letting you have full access. Full access. He's like, what?
I'm in. Find the string. I'm moving my pelvis up.
You know, he's like getting off, and I'm like, no, just find the string. Did you find it? Hold on. Let me get both legs up. You know, let me get a pillow. Can you get a pillow on my ass?
Get my tailbone up. I have a tilted uterus.
Couldn't find it. He's all excited. I'm like, dude,
This is a complete
medical procedure. This isn't leading to fornication. I'm worried that we can't.
can't find the string. This is before I saw the x-ray.
He cootered. He was in the cooter for 15 minutes, getting all aroused and shit.
And I was like, but she ain't walking through the door tonight. You can't find it. You had one mission, was to find the string. Did you find it?
What am I looking for? He cootered it. Didn't work. No, the string wasn't there. So until I saw that x-ray, I was like, oh, there she is.
She's there.
And the lady laughed at me. She's like, what do you mean? I said, I have tried to find her.
Apparently there's a string. She's like, it's right here. Well, they must have cut it short, because no penis or fingers have been able to touch it.
And I got long fingers.
Fuck.
So. And every woman.
And that's like, D, you can't find the string. What?
I mean, it's like you just
2 fingers up there and you can tittle it. No.
can't tittle it. Never found it. Can't even touch it today.
I've never tried again since that one time. Once I tried to cooter it, I couldn't find it anymore. And then I gave Dan the obligation. He still couldn't find it. He failed. Penis doesn't touch it. He doesn't feel a tickle. She said some men complain about a tickle.
No tickle. No tickle of the fingertips or the peen tip.
So,
For all you women who
can touch it, more power to you. I don't know where mine is. But you have to squat.
Vicky, what? They couldn't find it either, Bridget. I don't know. It's just up there. Every time I get an X-ray,
I'm like, oh, there she is. They're like, oh, is this new? I'm like, yeah, because I can't feel her in. I don't know if she's in. Admitting progesterone and shit, but I wouldn't know it because I can't find her. Squat.
like in which way? You squat, like how low? How low can you go? Hold on. Vicky's saying you
Squat, so you don't lift the leg up.
She's medical. Okay, so squat. Do I tilt the pelvis? I have a tilted uterus. So do I tilt the pelvis up? Low squat. Like when the legs burn? Fuck. It's a low squat. I may have to try to find it. A low squat, like you feel the burn and then you know
You're in the right place.
no, the mouth doesn't work. Dan, if the penis doesn't work, the fingers don't work, how's the tongue gonna fucking do it? Low squat. Just squat low and you will get it. First up the tongs. Like, how low? Okay, this is me standing up, right? This is the toilet, right? You lift the leg, you tilt the uterus, that's not working. So Vicky's saying, like this, like I'm hovering over the chair. How long do I have to look for it? Because I can't hold a squat like that, and there's no bars in my restroom. Lower. Yuppers. I don't have those medical bars. I mean, like my bathroom's like a cavern. It's like a little hole. Like I have to. I mean, this is it. Like this. This is burning. I don't have time. I will get it. All right, I'll try it. Okay, Vicky says to squat low. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know if squatting's gonna help it, but Vicky says she's in the medical field, so shit. Use a mirror, girl. You be tripping. No. The one time, I'm gonna tell you something.
You guys, I gotta go. One time somebody said, become one with your vagina, right?
Because for the IUD string, I haven't felt it. So somebody said, become one with your
Vagina, one time. And I was like, okay, when's the last time you looked at your vagina? Well, never really. I mean, who wants to look at that?
So you know what I've done? I did that one time. Take the mirror, become
One with your vagina, become one with string. What the fuck are they doing to you? And I don't quite remember, but I put a mirror underneath there. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Don't do it.
Nobody wants to see that. That's why I have never made a fucking sex tape. I don't want to see my undercarriage. Are you fucking kidding me? Become one with your vagina? Have y'all seen what that shit looks like? 3 kids later, you squat down and put a mirror down there? That's a fucking Freddy Krueger scene. What the hell? There's like scars and fucking dilapidated skin hanging. There's fucking shit there that wasn't there before. I know that wasn't there. I know everything was inside. Now everything's out, like wanting to be seen. Girls don't do that. I told people 2 years ago, become one with your vagina. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nightmare on Cooter Street is what it is. Nightmare on fucking Cooter Street. Why? I'm like down here going, what the fuck? Man, bend over, grab your ankles. What? Do you see what this shit looks like? Y'all know what this shit what? Why are you staring at it like that? Y'all don't know what it looks like. Nobody wants to see that. What the fuck? Oh, that's beautiful. Dan looks at it like, oh God, it's the most beautiful rose I've ever seen. Bitch, are we looking at the same part? What? I mean, I try not to touch it when I'm even showering. That thing scares me. That's why one of the things I could not be a fucking lesbian. Y'all love pussies? No fucking way. I'm out. Fuck no. I don't understand lesbianism. Maybe if you saw my vagina, it might turn you straight. I don't know. But there's nothing that's appetizing about that. And y'all, let me get in there. No! Mirrors are your fucking enemy. I have a stand-up Betsy in my room. And I get out of the shower, I see myself every fucking day. What the fuck, bitch? What do you got to say about me today? Fuck you. I fucking flip that fucker off. Fuck her. Don't do it. Don't fucking look. That shit ugly. And if you've had more than 2 kids, she is not well. Y'all talk about our mental state. Hers is fucking not well. She fucked up. She needs plastic surgery. She needs all sorts of Botox, nose jobs, lip tuck, fuck me, and put me right in the place because things were dilapidated during birth. Things happened. Looked like a sharpener went off in there, like a landmine, a fucking bear trap. I don't fucking know. But that shit is not cute. Men, I don't know what is wrong with you. Do you guys have some sort of rose-colored glasses that I need to wear because this shit tells the truth? I don't want them on. That fucking mirror. I'm half blind at this point, but I can still see things that I don't want to see. At this point, I'm debating whether or not I should grow the poof back because she needs to be hidden. Her secrets are all out. Secret. Don't let them see you sweat.
fucking you can see everything in that. There's all the secrets out on display. It's like a sushi board. You know, when you said, I'll just take the nigiri a la mode, that's what you get. No rice, just nigiri. You got tuna a la mode. I mean, there's fucking tuna. It's dark meat too. What the fuck is the shit? It's the dark meat, the tuna. It's not salmon. It's not even pink and peach anymore. It's fucking tuna, all fucking brown and half pink. Fuck, she botched. She needs. What the fuck? Fuck. All I tell my girls, and everybody should tell their girls, before you have babies, take pictures because it is cute now. It's cute. Enjoy her, embellish her, show the world who she is within reason. We don't everybody want knocking on the door or pounding her into submission, right? But we want to be selective in the people we allow in our special place of heaven. But y'all need to make a portrait of her because what she is pre-kids is something beautiful. Now that's fucking beautiful. Now I realize some of you aren't born that way. I was born beautiful, face and vagina, but kids fucked me up. This is just genetics, you know. But this was kids. They fucked you up. They take your boobs, they take your vagina, they take your dignity, and they give you stretch marks, and they make your skin hanging in every which way. Your nipples go one way or the other. Your fucking nipples hang. I mean, they sag enough, well, pretty soon will be testicles. Some of y'all, big old titties. Those things are dropping quicker than fucking flies on shit. My boobs are small, so I don't have to worry about that. But thank God, I don't have nipples like this. I mean, they do sometimes. My sports bra, I see one this way and one that way. But small titties are good. I can't complain about my tits. But that, please. If anything ever happened to Dan, the lights would be off. No touching or feeling around. Just put it in. I'll worry about the foreplay. Don't touch it. It might grab you, it might tug you in, and it might bite you. Don't touch her. She not well. Lights off and no hands touching. I'll worry about the foreplay. Just get it in when I tell you so. Anyway, no, Dan, I don't care. He's easy. Just find the fucking string. Where's the string? All I want to know is where is she at? Because maybe that's why I can't have an orgasm. Maybe that's why I'm fighting the girl from coming through the door because the fucking string's in the way, but we can't find her to move her out of the way to fucking get in the right spot. I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. I'm being flushed out. I'm so much better without my husband, right? I mean, come on. Could you imagine him sitting? He's talking to his friends. Hello in South Africa. Okay, I gotta go. It's fucking late. And then I wonder why. Like, all of a sudden, 11:47, I'm like, why the hell is it so late? Well, it's because I've been on live for 50 fucking hours. Y'all, I'm gonna find the string. That is literally my motive. I'm gonna squat Vicky. Vicky, you still here? I'm squatting. I'm gonna go find her before I shower. I'll do it in the shower because then it's clean. Fucking nails and shit and bacteria. I mean, you gotta be careful about the inner fucking... Vaginas are weird, you know? It's internal, like penis, whatever, dirty hands. But vaginas, you gotta be more cleanliness than that. You know what I mean? No mirrors. No, Sally, I'm afraid of those things. Those things are evil. Mirrors and scales. Women, get rid of them. They're no bueno. Salsa Dave Beal. You know what I mean? Don't do it. Anyway, all right. Love you. Bye. it gets darker. It's like tuna. Tuna's dark. I'm a tuna fillet boat, sushi boat. Eat the tuna all you want, smorgasbord, but find the fucking string, and if you find it, you get a prize. I don't want anybody digging in my cooter. I fucking couldn't handle it myself. Find the string, be well with the string. You know it's still in place if you find the string. Well, where is it? Somebody cut it too fucking short. Anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna find it, Vicky. Where's Vicky? Vicky, I'm going in. Take one for the team. I'm taking one. Let me know. I'll let you know if I find it tomorrow. What does it feel like? Does it feel like a little thimble? I don't know. Hi, Ames. Love you. Are you still here? Does it feel like a poke or something? Like, what am I looking for? Maybe I don't know what I'm looking for. Like a blade? I mean, like dental floss. How the fuck? A hard string. You will feel an object that doesn't belong. I think a penis doesn't belong. That fucking penis is like, what the fuck is in here? That's a foreign object. This string. I'm not pulling it. Fuck that shit. I ain't doing that shit. Dental floss attached to a fish hook. Susan, there's no fish hook in there. Is there? I wouldn't know. I haven't felt it. I'm gonna find it. All right. I'm gonna find it. I'll do it in the shower. I fucking hate doing that. It makes me feel dirty. Y'all, I'm not one to love myself, you know? This is Ozzy. Ozzy now wants the churry. You guys, this kitty crack is like, it gets all the pussies meowing. The pussies are into the churry. Hi, baby. I see you. All right, I gotta go. Because we ain't going any more further than this tonight. I've already hit every topic. We've cried. We've had emotions. We've talked about vaginas, roast beef, and sushi board. I gotta go. Y'all thinking you can help. You can't help. You all don't know what you're looking for. Oh, I can be your man. I'll find your hook. No. If I can't find it, nobody's finding it. You know what I mean? Shit. Anyway. A squat. Everybody squat. Members tomorrow. Yes. Ed out. Danny out. All right. Good night. I gotta take care of my cats. They're all circling like fucking sharks, you know, waiting for bait. Blood. Something. Tuna. I don't know. It is tuna. Just saying. Love you. Bye. Don't be embarrassed for me, because I'm not. So if I'm not embarrassed, why would you be embarrassed for me? I don't need to be embarrassed. This is fucking real life. If you can't talk about your vagina, your fucking string hanging down from your IUD, or the shrapnel that has made your vagina look the way it does, kids, then who the fuck are you? If you can't have fun with your life, party starter, don't be embarrassed for me. I'm not embarrassed. Like, own your shit. Are you a woman? You have the same issues, sis. And if you looked at your vagina, you'd feel the same way that I'm talking about. Because I guess your shit ain't any better than mine. There you have it. Fucking these women coming in like all high and mighty. I'm so embarrassed for you. Why? I'm not. Nate, you're making me nervous. Nate's like, time. 3 hours and 20 minutes. One more minute and you beat the record. Fuck. Embrace your labia. Embrace your nightmare on Cooter Street, you guys. You ain't cute. None of you guys are cute. 50 plus cooters are not cute. Some of you 40-year-olds aren't cute either. And some of you born with ugly cooters. So mine was cute for a minute. And her blew to smithereens. Fucking the last kid always fucks everything up. Alright, anyway, I'm out. Love you, bye.